This is all for a great cause. The N64 controller would just be a plus.
Wait, that's already ready. Where did you put?
25 bucks from John Moses. Greetings from Germany. Great marathon so far. Thanks to German Let's Player Das Mirko, who makes me notice this awesome project. Money goes to Runner's Choice, which I don't think I've actually ever said anything. We got $50 from Zach Croswell. Shoutouts to the 502 crew. Please put 20 towards killing the animals and 30 toward 100% more Zos time. Hey y'all, Lobos Jr. here. Oops, forgot the donation total. $25 from Michael Villalobos. Hey y'all, Lobos Jr. here. Doom64 love Doom64 and gotta love Peach's runs. Best of luck to him. My donation towards Peach's choice, which was Super Metroid 100%.
Well, I have a Japanese
We have $200 from, oh god, I'm sorry, Guillaume Bonnard. Hi guys, Dio from France, great SGDQ, run and runners. I am donating $200 because I want to see meta feel stronger for beating the bosses of Secret of Evermore. We'll just need to be careful to not turn into Choaniki. $40 from Archit Nalan Chakravarti. Great stream so far, keep up the good work.
I know it well, but I don't want to bring too much. I don't want it to be.
Got $30 from Valentine Niger. I've been watching and just realized I barely donated. Enjoying this show very much. Have fun and good luck from Yagamoth. Yagamoth is a really cool dude, by the way.
You've officially reached Worcester status. Yeah. Yo, if you're watching in Worcester's channel right now, type Kevin Turtle. Yeah. Yours is pretty good.
We have $20 donation from Arnaud Lelouis. Metaflexes, oh yeah. Cheers from France.
That's my N64 is already over here. Get the list to pass by. Is it the one behind it? Yeah. Because that would be the best price.
Oh! Yes! Oh!
Get an Eb's name for the bus. Oh, okay.
Well, it should be plugged into Tesla.
Okay. So
We have a $40 donation from Matthew Kovac. Doom Guy for Prez 2014. Keep up the good work, everyone. I want my $40 to go towards naming Rosa in Final Fantasy IV Rom Scout.
nice.
They are still. I was like,
Hey.
Alright, so there's like a billion. I think there's still doing
I'm gonna sit on a chair.
I'm just going to which part are you No, they are. Yeah. Oh, any twitch back again. Sitting down.
Oh, I'll get me a chair. He's not good.
They're taking a shower. Sit in. Mike's in a good spot if you bring a chair there now.
That's fine. You can move that forward. Yeah, because you'll have the S. Very good. When you wanted to sit on the couch, because the couch was going to be some 65 or 3 I'm not counting.
Do it! He'll do most of the commentary anyway, so it's fine. I don't know.
I'll let somebody else sit there that knows more.
Yo, 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 everyone. Spike Machida in the house for host duties. We are down for some I Ate Your Pie with Paper Mario. Just want to remind you guys, we are Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live coming together to put on Summer Games Done Quick 2013. Marathon, we are raising money for Doctors Without Borders. Wonderful cause.
There's room. There's room.
I want to remind you guys about a few of the prizes that we will be giving out at the end of this game. Pretty big one. We are giving away the Franker Z N64 controller. I know you guys are hyped for that. Donate at least $10 before the end of this game, including all the way back to Doom 64, and you will be in the drawing for that.
Dude, I'm gonna get my glasses
We've also
out.
got the Nintendo 64 with boxed Mario 64 if you donate at least $20. And again, just like Doom 6, just like the last Franker Z controller, it actually started with Doom 64. Of course, this one's going to go all the way through Mario 64. And you've got the Paper Mario Perler set, donated by Doysum. $10 for that, and you will be in the drawing for that by the end of this game. And that actually is just for this game. So, anyways, guys, I think we're going to leave it up to Pi. One other thing to plug. We have actually got one more donation, I guess you'd call it choice. Any of you who might frequent I Ate Your Pie's stream, he apparently plays with his hat on all the time. If you don't want to see that, you can donate against it. But it will be a bidding war. We will keep track of what is ahead at all times, for the most part. And we'll see when the hat comes on and when the hat comes off. But it is up to you guys. So get those donations in. Let's have some fun. And I think we'll leave it up to
I got $5 for no hat.
All right.
$5 for no hat.
I got some hat hair going on, so I'd prefer it to be back on, but whatever works.
All right. I've got a $5 donation from MBM. Taking off the hat.
No.
I've got $7
right.
for hat.
All right, we're back.
Let's get the run started. I've got $5 for hat.
Is it back
Wait,
on?
for no hat?
No hat.
Okay, no hat's up by like $3.
No hat. All right. Sounds good.
No hat.
Are we ready?
20 for hat.
$20 for hat. All right. I'm not a mathematician.
All right.
Hat is up
Just keep
$17.
Just keep me updated.
This is all cards, right?
Yep, all cards.
You should explain that.
$20 for hat. What did we say?
No, 27 for hat, 10 for no.
Don't worry.
Yeah. So gross.
Never? Okay, before I wanted to start, this file name is dedicated to the original Paper Mario runner Oxwas. Shout outs to Oxwas. You, thanks for breaking this game for us. All right.
Jingo dance.
Anyways, I'm ready. Count me down.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So this is Paper Mario. Pretty cool game. But so I'm going to be running the all cards category. There are 3 categories in this game. There's any percent, there's all cards, and there's 100%. Essentially, there was a skip found in the game, and I'll be explaining that a little bit later, that allows you to skip all of chapters 2, 3, and 4 and go straight to 5. So the Paper Mario community basically decided that a 3rd category needed to be created, and thus began all cards. So a little bit of history of Paper Mario. This is the prologue. There's really nothing going on, so I'll try to make this quick. But Paper Mario was always one of those N64 games that a lot of us thought there'd be a couple cool sequence breaks, but nothing really like huge. We thought the game was really well designed. We were really wrong. This game has probably, up until maybe Diddy Kong Racing getting broken last week, was probably top 5 broken N64 games of all time. Like I said before, there's a skip that allows you to skip beating 3 chapters. There's a skip in any percent that allows you to skip beating a boss. There's triggers. This game is like all based on triggers, so you're going to see a lot of cool glitches. Basically throughout the whole run, there's something cool going on in pretty much every single chapter. One of the first things you're going to notice when I'm playing Paper Mario is my movement. This is the only Paper Mario that you can do this, but if I tap the Z button, I can move across the ground really quickly as opposed to just walking. And then if I were to just stop, I'll do it right now. there's a little bit of lag right there, and I can cancel it by tapping A. If I tap A too hard, I'll do a full jump, and I'll actually lose a couple frames. So I need to get into a rhythm of basically tapping A at the right time to where I just short hop it. Another great thing about this game is that in most RPGs, what you're going to be doing a lot is you're going to be tapping, like mashing A or B to go through text. In fact, even Thousand Year Door, the sequel to this game, you have to do that. But in Paper Mario, if you're really lazy and you don't want to be tapping A and you want to learn RPG, this is the game for you, because literally for the first 20 minutes, this is all I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be holding the B button, and it's going to allow me to skip through all the text. So hopefully my thumb doesn't hurt at the end of the run, but I think I should be good.
About a second hat off is currently winning.
Okay. Hats off.
What?
You don't have to put it on the ground. It's hard to pick it back up.
I got it on my knee. There we go. So again, the prologue is like super boring. One of the Riker Z, who used to be another original runner of this game, is officially retired from running it. But he's always claimed if we could find the prologue skip, he would come back. So Riker Z, we're still looking, but hopefully we can find something soon. Because it's the prologue, a lot of like intro stuff is going to be happening. A lot of scripted fights. This fight I can't win. In fact, if you do win the fight, if you glitch the game, you actually soft lock the game and it just crashes. So the hope was that we could do some sort of crazy wrong warp, go straight from Bowser to the final Bowser fight, but at the moment, we weren't able to find it. So yeah, if you want to read some donations here, it's really boring.
All right, I've got a $25 donation from Aaron Sutherland. Hello, lovable lamb chop here. Good luck to all the runners for supporting a great cause. Put $20 to the Metaflex and $5 to naming the dog in Secret of Evermore, #Finnegan. Also, Pie Mom told you to move your car.
That's a running joke in my mom will periodically come into my room and tell me to move my car, because otherwise I'll get a ticket, so that happens every once in a while.
We've got a $40 donation from Mike Pearson. Holy crap! Congrats to Graviton on a live marathon world record. Graviton, this $40 is for you to allocate to whatever you want due to your fantastic run.
Alright.
Yeah, in general, he actually got quite a few of those after just congratulations, and he can put them towards whatever he wants. So we will let him know, and we will get that towards something, I'm sure.
So yeah, the prologue is really exciting. And I just want to apologize in advance for anyone that was tuning in to watch Paper Mario. I'm actually playing Marvin's story, as you can see here, so apologies in advance. I'm a fraud. Mario's story.
Would you like to explain why you're playing Japanese?
Yeah,
That's important.
definitely. So the Japanese version, one of the main things that is important is, one, the text scrolls faster, so that's a big deal. But another cool thing about the Japanese version is that there's a lot of glitches that you can't do in the English version. Either you can't do them or you have to do a harder trick to get past them. So the reason why I use the Japanese version is to bypass that, and I can do it. Basically, they were smart enough to figure out some of the crazy glitches that we were able to do and patched it for the English version. So most of the top runners, including the world record holder Anatomy Z, run it on the Japanese version. In fact, I'm using the N64 version, but the Virtual Console version of Paper Mario is actually faster. The loading zones are actually a lot quicker, and the text scrolls by faster. So it's about a 1.5 to 2 minute difference.
So the optimal version would be the Japanese Virtual Console.
Mm-hmm. The fastest version.
Where they still didn't go back and patch those things.
Yep. It's funny because you'd think when they released it on the Virtual Console, they would go back and check, but they just took it from the straight thing and imported it. So.
Of course, that's good for speedrunners.
Of course, I'm definitely happy about it. So again, holding the B button a lot. That's pretty much the summary of prologue. So if you want to go get snacks when you're watching the stream, this is like the perfect time. I won't be mad.
I have a question though. You have a lot of donations for you to send somewhere, so where do you want to send your donations?
Yeah. What's the file name like for Rival right now for Pokemon? Is there anything? Is it competing or?
It's at Uyama with 600 and Borders with $10.
Okay, well, we need to make that somewhat competitive, so put all my donations to naming horror for rival Pokemon. Alright, so again, the prologue, one of the reasons why we just don't like it that much is there's really not too much time to lose or gain in the prologue. You might lose or gain a second every once in a while because of movement, but there's just really nothing going on. It's your typical tutorial in an RPG. Basically, they're teaching you how to use items or badges, so you want to avoid the tutorials. Hopefully I don't accidentally press yes, because they do waste a lot of time, but I'm not going to say that's never happened before, because it has in runs.
I just want to point out that Nanami Z is probably very good at the game, but Nanami Z is like the best at this game, pretty much. He is amazing.
Yeah, shouts to Enemy
You
Z.
should really follow him if you're enjoying. Well, you'll enjoy this run a lot more afterwards. But I suggest following Nanami Z.
We've got a $30 donation from Samuel Bateman. Keep up the good work, guys. This donation was made at the beginning of Paper Mario, so let's see how long it takes for you to finally read this comment. Haha.
Is that long, really? Relatively.
So one of the things you'll see right away in Paper Mario is, opposed to other RPGs, it's really not too heavy on like monetary items like coins. In the first chapter, I need to have 50 coins at the beginning, and I'll be picking up items and different coins along the way. But after that, I pretty much will ignore all coins. They're pretty much useless after this.
I'm assuming you're using the 50 coins for Speedy Spin.
Yep. There's a badge called Speedy Spin that allows me to basically move a lot faster and cover a further distance than I would if I was using my normal Speedy Spin. And this is why Paper Mario is like 10 times better than Thousand Year Door, because you can move quickly on spins. Alright, so another scripted fight. There'll be a lot of these. One of the things you'll notice what I'm doing when I'm fighting these early fights where I don't have Lucky Star is I'll be tapping the A button like rather as fast as I possibly can. And the reason why I'm tapping the A button is at a specific frame, when I press it, I'm actually speeding up the jumping, and I'm actually basically cutting the animation of the jump by 1 or 2 frames. It's nothing huge, but if I can get it, save the frames. So again, this is a scripted fight. Hopefully I don't die, that'd be pretty sad. And I'll be getting an item called Lucky Star. The reason why I won't be tapping A anymore from that point on is I'm going to need to press A at a specific time to land my action commands, which will allow me to do more damage. And it's just way too, as far as like the risk over the reward, it's just not worth it to try to get the tapping of the A in the same cycle as the A button. Because if you miss an action command in a lot of these fights, I could potentially die. So I won't be going for those. So picking up a lot of coins.
Don't mind me pointing out, this game is really punishing mistakes.
Yeah.
Well, one mistake on a boss will kill you.
Yeah.
So Pi will be saving very, very often.
Yeah, in a normal RTA, you're not going to see me save it, like, ever. Maybe there's going to be one boss fight that I might save on. But in a marathon run, this game, if you make a mistake movement-wise and get first struck by an enemy, there's a good chance you could just game over right there and go back to the beginning of the chapter. So this is the first tutorial. Another great thing about this, instead of having to like go down and select no, I can just press the B button and it's going to automatically select the no for me, which is really nice.
So you're still holding B.
Yeah, I'm literally holding B the whole time for the prologue. And I just want every Goombario fan, personally I'm a huge Goombario fan, say your last respects right now, because he's the most useless partner, and as soon as I get another one, you'll never see him again.
Both wear hats.
Yeah.
Probably why.
Yeah, I'm pretty useless too. Alright.
Patch, how's the donation war going?
Yeah, how is it doing?
Hat off is winning by about twice right now.
Okay.
$8 card.
Alright. We need some support for Hat, because...
We're like 60, but still.
Alright.
It's well ahead.
So I just skipped there was the badge tutorial, so I'm going to put this badge on because I'm going to need it right away for the first fight. And it's pretty crazy. Like, this next section is like some of the 2 hardest enemies to dodge in the game right away. and they put them there. And the reason why they're so difficult is this area is really small, and they're really, like, there's 2 of them, and they're right next to each other, and it's really tight. In fact, myself and another Paper Mario player, he doesn't really run it too much, Toes my bros, he actually came up with that strategy. But we spent probably a good hour to 2 hours just theorizing how we could get past those 2 Goombas efficiently and not get hit. And the reason why it's so important not to get hit early on is because that area is so tight, and there's 2 of them there. If I get hit and I have to run away, I lose my coins, and it's very difficult to, like, go back and get the coins.
I'm guessing the mashing A thing applies to power jump as well.
It does, yes.
Before you get the action.
Okay, so as easy as that fight is, if I accidentally forget to do something in the wrong order, I'm at 1 HP and I'll die, and I'll go back to the beginning of the game. We don't want that.
Just want to let you guys know that we are very appreciative, and Doctors Without Borders is, for all of your generosity. We have an unbelievable amount of donations, and we could never make it through all of them, but we are getting all of them. We are putting them towards what you'd like to see. Just a couple of ones to point out from like an hour ago. $100 from Steven Turner. Seeing Link renamed Steve in Zelda 2 made my day. Keep up the good work, guys. Ninja Steve. And $100 from Tech Hassan Ho. Sorry. Love that you guys are doing this for a worthy cause. Put my money as a campaign contribution for the Mayor of Earth.
What?
Alright.
Dude, you missed a mushroom. That's obviously not a fake mushroom.
Alright, cool cutscene here. So one of the things I'm just fascinated about when you speedrun something, it's amazing like how many things you notice when you finally learn the fast strats. Like, I figured it out probably on my second playthrough of this game casually, but I never noticed that band-aid on the tree. And when you hit the band-aid on the tree, it makes this fight so much easier.
I didn't even realize the fact it's possible without doing that.
Yeah, I think you can still beat it. It's just a lot more difficult.
Found it out by pressing left on accident.
Yeah. Again, this is like literally the only time Goombario will attack, so after that he's gone. Rip Goombario. Alright.
And we also want to thank you guys. Because of you, Summer Games Done Quick has already raised $90,000.
Excellent. Let's go.
That being said, at the rate these donations are coming in, what are the chances of 100K by the end of Paper Mario?
I would be.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Pie supporters, where are you? Get donating.
Oh, they'll show up. I have faith in them.
I've got a $50 donation from David Serols. My father was a doctor and wanted to become a part of MSF after he retired, but unfortunately he passed away about 2 years ago from pancreatic cancer. He also didn't really care for me playing video games because he said it was a waste of time, but I hope it would do him some good to know that gamers are coming together to donate to such a good cause. Thank you, David.
Alright, this is everyone's favorite part in the run, the Peach cutscenes. This is by far the worst part of the run. So the first couple Peach cutscenes, again, I'm just holding B, skipping a lot of text. But later on, it's really like just trivial, dumb things that Peach has to do in order to get you special information to Twink. But this is like the perfect time to read donations. Anytime there's a Peach cutscene, just cut me off. Just go for it.
All right, we got a $10 donation from Nicholas Taylor. Let Pi decide where this goes. Oh wait, he's too much of a sellout to be put in charge of my money. Spike can decide instead. I'll put that towards horror being named the rival.
Spike's got my back.
314 crew hashtag save the girls.
That was pretty good. I'm really thirsty right now. I wish I had a nice cool drink to cool me off. So one of the things that just recently changed in our route, we found a faster. Normally we would pick up. There's a sleepy sheep in that box, and we would sell some items to get more coins. But we found out there's actually a better way to do it. So this is the one time I'll actually stop at the shop. Actually, I'll stop there twice for a safety route, but I'm going to be picking up these items called the fright jars. And essentially, it's big risk, big reward. If you miss it, you lose a lot of time. The way it works out is you have a percentage chance of when you use the fright jar to scare lower level enemies away. And there's a spot in Chapter 1 where there's like a pit of fights I have to do. And so the fastest way to do it is take a chance and use fright jar. Basically, it's like somewhere between 75 to 90% good rate, but knowing my luck with fright jars, I did a practice run earlier today, and all 3 failed, so we'll see how it goes.
Got the bat like out of the way.
Yeah, hopefully.
I've got a $10 donation from Matthew Zaladinyak. I'm sorry. Hey guys, I discovered the wonders of speedrunning at AGDQ 2013, and it's now my favorite thing to watch online. Thank you so much to all of you for the hours of entertainment, and God bless you all for your amazing charity efforts. Put my $10 towards getting Pie's hat on. Darkurai.
How close are we?
It hasn't moved much in the last few minutes, so
Still have a
cut-off is still well ahead.
Something to point out is that there are very tiny ledges you can just walk up. And remember in Pie's explanation that he does like a short hop at the end of each spin to cancel the lag. Since you can walk up ledges, you can just spin up them. So if you time your spin to cancel out the lag by going up the small ledge, then that's actually better than short hopping because you can spin immediately again.
Yeah.
You saw Pie do that a few times while climbing up, shooting stars from it.
It's really hard to do in those first few, but once you get towards the end, you can kind of connect a few. And once you get speedy spin, it's really easy because you're going further.
Got a $10 donation from Maxwell Mooney. Paper Mario was one of my favorite N64 games back in the day. Oh, the memories. I love the game's sense of humor, and I've really been looking forward to this run. I had no idea that there were apparently so many glitches in the game, so this should be most entertaining. Put these $10 towards Pie wearing someone else's hat, because, variety.
Maybe people can donate so I can give him my sunglasses.
No, no sunglasses. I need to be able to see.
Okay, that's understandable.
Can I put it on yet? I can't. I think they have to donate for it though. Like.
Well, it's $10. That's
All right.
a couple seconds.
All right.
Oh, what do you?
Now I'm
Gotta
official.
go way farther.
Oh, dang, sorry. Now I'm officially a sellout degenerate now with this hat on.
I've got $25 from Kyle Rotenberg. Good luck on the Paper Mario run, Pie. Also looking forward to staying up and watching Final Fantasy V. Keep up the good work.
The boring part's all just about over almost, so this is where you should start paying attention and you'll see some crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's one cool skip in prologue that makes it at least somewhat enjoyable, but after prologue, it's pretty much they just keep flying at you. All right, so this is the second tutorial I'm skipping. It's Twink again is giving me Lucky Star, and that if you've ever watched like a Super Mario RPG, Mario and Luigi, the Mario and Luigi RPG series for the Game Boy Advance and
Or play
DS.
Paper Mario.
Or play
any Mario RPG.
any Mario. What you can do is, if I hit A at the right time, I'll do extra damage. And this is going to come into a huge hand. It's going to be really important later on. And Mario's so useless, we're not even going to attack with him because he wastes time.
Damage per second isn't worth it.
Yeah, I can kill him with these 2 turns, and it's just faster just to say do nothing. Alright, so that fight went well. Really difficult. Alright, so we're coming up on the first glitch in the run, and it's pretty cool in my opinion. One of the reasons this game is so glitchy is, and again, this is something we never thought would happen, was the collision. The way this game works with collision is really dumb. You can use different NPCs to go out of bounds and skip certain cutscenes. But the problem is, this trick is kind of random. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Toad, and I'm going to collide with him to clip out of bounds to go talk to Merlin early. The only issue is he has to cooperate. So if he'll move back and forth, that one right there to the left. He'll move back and forth. If he doesn't stop, I literally can't do anything, so hopefully he's nice. So I have to talk to these Toads first.
I'm guessing that's a trigger.
Yeah. So I have to wait. Be nice. Be nice. Okay, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so I just clipped out of bounds. and that skips a cutscene with talking to Merlin earlier. And I'm gonna talk to him now. And normally what you would do is you would walk through the door, he would knock you over and invite you in. And then after he invites you in, he would talk to you for like 15 to 20 more seconds. So I was able to skip, that went over really well.
And
He just zoops in, yeah, he's pretty fast.
I thought there was a glitch. I thought
Yeah, there's a called the Black Toad skip. It's really not marathon friendly at all. It's really hard, and if you don't get it like the first try, it wastes time. In fact, it's so difficult the world record holder doesn't go for it in his runs. All right.
Segmented run movie, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So we're gonna just hang out up top here. Hopefully they don't see me. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna get my third fry jar. And the way that these enemies are, a lot of them spawn randomly. So you'll see me like hopefully get good placement for enemies. Like this Koopa can be in a really bad spot where you're trying to hit this switch and he'll get in the way and you have to like move around a little bit. But thankfully he was on the right spot there. Okay, getting 10 more coins there, yeah. I got a couple extra ones in case I missed one, so we're good.
I've got a $100 donation from SDA SRL from the Smash community, proceeds from the Smash tournament on site. Thank you.
So this part, as a casual playthrough, always frustrated me because these Koopas are like helpless, and you're like, oh, I gotta save them. They'll definitely, it's like a typical RPG side quest. They'll give me something useful, and you take like 10 minutes to like save them. One of them is ridiculously frustrating to save, and at the end of the day, they're like, okay, thanks for saving us. They don't give me anything. I always thought that was lame. One of the things you'll notice, item management in this game is basically the last item that you received is the most recent item in your inventory. So you notice that I bought the Fire Flower last because I'm going to use it right away in this next fight, and I can go straight to it. Alright, so I'm actually going to put my glasses on for this next part. And the reason why is this minigame is really easy, but the third one can be really bad and hard to see. So I might need the audience's help on this one, just in case. So the first two are really simple. This is all random. There's no set pattern.
I think that's in the far right.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Alright, hopefully. Alright, so second one's again really easy. Okay, this is the tricky one. Alright, don't. If they jump between the same tree, it can get really frustrating. Here we go. Okay, far left. That's alright. We're good.
Nice.
Alright, almost called serious time on that. That was pretty close.
It's random which one he pops out of, right?
Yep.
So it was actually good he had it on the left side.
Yep.
That was some good luck.
Yeah.
As far as not having to travel from the left tree to the right tree to the left tree to the right tree.
Yeah, that's the worst pattern. If it goes from the right to the left to the right, it makes me waste the most time. If I get perfect RNG, it's in the second one, and it just stays in the same tree. Bye-bye, Goombario. Rip Goombario. Alright, so like I said before, I can go straight to the Fire Flower because I got it most recently. And it's a lot easier to manage my menus. That's one of the things, like this game has a lot of different skills. You need to be able to move really well. You need to be able to do action commands really well. A lot of memorization, a lot of good menu management.
Menu management is something that a lot of people don't realize is actually very difficult.
Yeah.
Even in RPG games,
Yeah.
a lot of RPG runners practice it so much.
Shoutouts to Cypher for his SMRPG menu management. That's so sick.
Yeah.
I've got a $5 donation from Pipe. Hey, Twitch admin Pipe here. Please put this towards horror as rival menu.
Awesome.
You're not doing Quizmo's quiz?
No. In 100%, you'll actually have to go through those.
Yeah.
But thankfully, in all cards, you just skip those because really annoying.
100% surprisingly really interesting. Besides Chuck Quizmo, which is unfortunate. It's like 40 minutes of just grinding out quiz. But other than that, it's actually really interesting to watch. I think.
All right, so this Koopa's kind of difficult, so hopefully we don't get hit by him. Oh, cool, he's taking forever. Okay, again, secret item, need that for the fight. Alright. This can be a tricky... Alright, there we go, got past that. Again, we don't want to get into any fights. I lose coins, and it also wastes time to run away from them. So basically, I won't be leveling up unless I have to on boss fights or force battles. So we got a clip coming up pretty soon that was actually found like a week and a half ago. So it forced me to actually reroute my route a little bit because of basically I skipped a forced fight. So it allowed me to essentially, I was less XP, so I had to adapt for that. And I don't fully charge this because I can't kill the bomb anyways, and when you hit it one time, it just automatically ignites and goes after you. And I'm going to level up here, and in the Paper Mario run, you'll never see me, at least for my route, some runners do it differently, level up HP. And the reason behind that is a lot of the run is going to rely on me being in peril, and I'm going to get a badge called Mega Rush. And what Mega Rush is going to allow me to do is basically, when I'm at 1 HP, I'm going to do 4 tons of damage as 4 extra damage. And what's so great about that is when I have Power Bounce, instead of power bouncing from 2 to 1, I'm actually doing 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2. And it allows me to make quick work of some of the bosses. So I'm going to pick that Power Bounce up right now, and we'll get Mega Rush later.
Something to note is that Power Rush and Mega Rush do not stack.
Yep.
They don't. So Power Rush is basically exclusive to have Mega Rush. Well, in this run at least.
Alright, so this is the new skip. It's called the Epic Skip 3.0. We were really creative in the Paper Mario community. So I'm going to jump off. Oops, okay, I missed it first try. It's a really easy trick. Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna clip through the gate, and it's gonna allow me to skip that fight. This is the fright jar scene. So hopefully we get some good luck here in the fright jar. If it fails, it's not a huge deal. It's not like it's gonna cost me the run or it's gonna make things bad. It's just gonna take longer. All right, so fright jar number 1. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And of course, 1 failed. So now I have to wait.
Still cuts down sometimes.
Yeah.
Mario would have been useful.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's try number 2. And for an RPG, this game is actually really tame when it comes to RNG. Like these fights, if a fright jar fails, it's not the end of the world. But so if you don't like RNG and you don't like Wow. That's never happened before. Wow.
Do it again.
I think the RNG heard you missing it.
Yeah, let's try it one more time. Wow. Unreal. So that's honest to God the worst luck I've ever had. Not only did all 3 fail, but one of them didn't scare. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is normally this room takes like 40 seconds, but it's gonna take me like 2 minutes. Unreal. Getting first struck is like the same, it's fine. I'm fine, I got this. Yeah, there's a running joke in our community that my card is cursed because I get a lot of head luck when it comes to the small random things. Alright, we made it out of here. Yeah, I know. We need to get this hat back on front to everybody.
It's pretty close right now.
What's it at?
It's about $15 apart. But, oh wait, I'm sorry. It's hat on and pulled ahead.
Oh, wow.
By $15.
I wish you would have told me that before. Alright, so another cool thing that I've never known about this game until I started speedrunning it, but you can jump over these fire things.
And they give you coins.
They give you coins. And I never tried it. You play Mario Party, you jump over the fire, and you're like, I just never tried it. But it's perfect because you're able to get coins for the 50 coin round.
I think it's 10 coins for each fire bar.
Yep. And I'm going to spin here first. It's faster than trying to wait and grab them, and I'm going to grab them on the way back. Okay, perfect. Got all of them. The drops on the coins is completely random. So that was a decent pattern of where they fell. So I don't have a staircase here anymore, but I need to get back up. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna walk out of bounds, and it's gonna plop me up here. I'm there.
Could you hit that switch that you fell past?
You can, but then it triggers a cutscene, and it takes a lot more time. But you can accidentally, if you hold a wrong direction, you can actually jump on the skip still and then initiate it, and it pops you right back up. It's a game's
What
weird.
does that switch do?
It triggers the staircase to come up.
Oh, I wonder what's in that block.
Yeah, Mario's not the smartest guy. Apparently, I'm not either. But I'm gonna have to hit this block.
Obviously not a trap there.
Hopefully, it's not a trap. Oh,
It's a trap!
rats. That never happens. No. So one of the not only did I lose time in the fry jar room because my fry jars failed, but I also normally I have enough FP for the rest of the the majority of this level. But because I got screwed over and I had to waste a lot of it in those fights, I have to refresh there, so that wastes time as well.
Oh, 3 seconds.
Okay, so we get Bombette. Bombette is one of the partners that we can't skip right now because she allows us to go through, walls that have cracks in them. There's a few partners, and any percent you skip getting Watt and Bow. But right as of now, we can't. Even if we found a way to skip Bombette, we can't do it.
There's other spots in the game where you need her.
But you know what? I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we found some weird way to clip out of these areas. Alright, so here we go. Again, another fight that's really straightforward with items. You use items a lot. You're item dependent early on because you don't have much flower points and badge points to up your damage and your how much area of effect you can do. So items are really strong early on, and they kind of tailor off. I'll still pick up a few once or twice, but I won't really get too many of them. All right.
Also,
Hat off, hold it.
Now I'm gonna miss the pie jump. Thanks, guys.
so all cards in any percent are actually very different in terms of just battles because there are a lot in any percent you actually.
We're fine. Yep, that's a.
You skip out on Mega Run actually.
Yeah, that's a really tough spot. That's another one that we theory crafted a long time. It's such a small area, and you need to be able to blow that up without accidentally hitting that guy. And normally I drag him over a little bit more when I jump. But that time, thankfully I was able to pull him off. Okay, so this next skip is jokingly called the pie jump. I found it, but I named it that thinking it wouldn't stick and it was just an inside joke. But everybody calls it the pie jump or the Oxwell's hop or the Almo leap or the Cosmo jump. This one saves about 15 seconds. If you miss it, you take the walk of shame all the way up and have to go for it again. But I'll go for it. Okay, got it. Perfect. So you can actually do it on this one too, but it saves 2 seconds and it's a lot harder and you waste even more time, so I'm not even... shout out to Sabby he's a Paper Mario runner that always goes for it and gets it. But what you would normally do if I hadn't gone for that jump, I'd have to hit the switch twice, and it's 2 cutscenes of basically hitting the switch and then making the walls and the other parts go down, so... That was the one trick. If you ask me what trick did you not want to mess up, it would be that one because it's so obvious and the walk of shame is never good.
I've got a $10 donation from Go1Den. Hey guys, Golden here. Excellent work for a great cause. Please put $5 of this donation to naming the trainer in Pokemon D. Oak, because he will bring down the horror that is horror.
Oh, the donation's gonna start coming in.
Oh my gosh.
And another $5 to naming the A Link to the Past file name Eneb, since it will be the best run Eneb will ever have.
Shots fired.
Shoutouts to Coach Carl for helping me out with SMW. I wish you could be here.
Hey Spike, can I do a quick side one here? Take 1 minute.
Of course, yeah.
Alright guys, we did kind of a charity event inside the charity event, had a little poker-a-thon. So, second place went to Sinister, and he has $65 that he would like to put towards 100% Super Metroid. And Obda Jr. gets to choose where $180 goes. Where would you like?
I'm just choosing.
Never mind, we'll let him choose in a bit. But we have 65 for 100.
Alright, we'll go on the junior for Yang.
Okay.
Alright. So
How
I'm gonna.
random are those bullet bill patterns?
The first one is not random, it's always the same. After that, it's completely random. So you saw me take that really slow. I could have spun there,
Right.
but I didn't want to take the chance that I got hit because it obviously wastes a lot of time and they keep coming and I'd have to re-get my coins. And so there's a greater chance I'll continuously get hit and it's just a really bad cycle. So I just took my time there.
I was figuring that was why you put that slow.
And so I'm going to hit this heart block for the next fight. That's why I waited to do it. I'm going to grab these coins. Shoutouts to Oxbus for this next fight. He's the one that came up with the strategy. I mean, it's really cool. The reason why I love this game so much is that because we skip so many things and we're constantly finding new skips, the route changes all the time. The fights change all the time. So what I'm doing right now could be completely different in a month. And like this is one of the small things that, you know, we did this fight completely different with different items for a really long time. But this strategy actually has stuck around for probably about 3 to 4 months. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna let him hit me here. It actually costs more frames to block that attack. Gotta save the frames. And this next phase of this fight actually, in technical standpoint, has HP. And normally what you would do to knock these Koopa brothers over would be to do one attack with Mario and then another attack with like a Koopa or a Goombario. But because Bombet's attack does 4 damage, I can just knock them over right away. And then I just finish them off with items and they don't get back up. I'm going to do Power Block first, because that way, if I wouldn't use Power Block there, they would get up, and that waste frames as well.
Also, this music is awesome.
Yeah. This game has really good music. Shoutouts to Paper Mario music. Alright, so, pretty good chapter 1. You want to read donations, Mike?
We've got a $50 donation from Gerald Thibault. This goes to the Harvest Moon run. A big shout out to my good friends Ed and Bree. Bree deals with a chronic illness, and I know Harvest Moon has helped her through some of her bad days. Many thanks to the players and crew who make SGDQ possible. Gamers rule. Thank you very much. Again, I just want to give a general note. Again, there's just so many donations. Again, it's impossible for us to get through all of them. But we just want to thank you guys, not for just supporting SDA, SRL, and Doctors Without Borders, but for supporting just a lot of love in the chat for the runners. I'm particularly looking at just a ton for your last 3 runners, Peaches, Pie, and Graviton. You're all getting a lot of love, and we thank you all for giving it. So. That being said, I've got a $10 donation from Maxwell Mooney. The look on Pie's face when he put on the other hat made me crack up. Thanks for humoring me. Guys, that made my day. Here's another $10 for Pie to allocate as he pleases.
Oh, that's definitely going to horror.
I've got $10 from Christine Phillips. Hey Pie, I'm your biggest fan. Were you at 1UP the other night?
No, you don't have to tell the story.
And 30,000 people
there's
are
a really
confused
good,
what we're talking
there's
about.
A really,
They'll never have to know.
though there's a really good story behind this, but I'll keep quiet on that.
So yeah, Christine, hey Pie, I'm your biggest fan. I even bought the I Ate Your Pie brand gamer food. Let Pie decide where the money goes, and you know where it's going. I've got a $10 donation from Stephen Hobbs. Hey guys, just thought I'd donate during the run of one of my favorite N64 games. Seeing as I am in the healthcare field, this really hits home, and it's awesome to see so many gamers come together to raise money for a good cause. Putting my money towards saving the animals. Got a $10 donation from Kevin Horwath. Ramu and Bonesaw for cutest couple. let him decide where this money goes. You've actually got quite a few donations to what you want, so yeah.
SM 100%.
SM 100%.
Not gonna do it towards the hat.
Hat off is still just not by much though.
Okay.
It's neck and neck.
That was another tutorial to get that
Yep.
about to star power, and it takes forever.
That's the longest one. That one takes like a minute and a half, so we definitely want to skip this one. Alright, so I got 50 coins, so I'm good to go as long as I don't run into anything. I'm not going to try to jinx it. Probably already did. And so this is the part of my stream. We play a game called Spin to Win. Feel free to participate, chat, unless you're in sub-only mode, which I guess you can't really participate if you guys are doing that. But basically the way it works out is Speedy Spin it appears in the badge shop. And there's basically the badge shop. The way the badge shop works is there's 4 possible badges that can be sold, but there's only 3 spots. So the badge shop, so Speedy Spin can either appear in slot 1, which is the farthest left, slot 2, slot 2, it could, or slot 3, and then the joke is slot 4 is not their first try, slot 5 is not their second try, slot 6 is not their third try, slot 7 is this game is really stupid, why am I playing this? So if everybody in the chat wants to vote which slot the Speedy Spin is going to be in, and if everybody in the audience wants to as well, I guess you can.
7.
Oh, thanks guys.
Dude, the fights are fine. What can go worse?
Yeah,
Hey guys, I want to donate $25 if you'll all say hi, Mrs. Blease, because my mom figured out how to use Twitch. You need to say hi, Mrs. Blease.
Hi, Mrs.
Alright, you'll see that in about a minute. I gotta get some money out.
She
Thanks,
doesn't.
guys.
Speaking of moms, my mom's watching as well, so shout outs to Pie Moms.
Hey, bye, Mom.
Hey, bye, Mom.
If you love Pie Mom, you know what to do, chat. Alright, this is one of 2 times I'll use the hammer in this run. The hammer's useless. Okay.
The animation takes so long.
It doesn't, the animation is too long, and because that guy has 1 armor, the jump doesn't do enough damage, so I have to use hammer there. Alright, it's time to find out if I'm spinning to win or if I'm having to reset the badge shop. So the way that works out is if it's not there the first time, amongst the 3 choices, I have to reset the badge up by going over 2 spots. I actually have had it where it hasn't been there 4 tries. It's 75% chance of being there. C-Fox, he's a Paper Mario runner and a Donkey Kong 64 runner, has actually had it, I think, like 5 times in a race that gets screwed over, so let's find out. Oh, cool, perfect. Alright. So this is like the one time I'm gonna call serious.
We called it.
Very nice. Oh, that's fine. This is the one time I'm gonna call serious time. This is the Blue House skip. Frame perfect. It's no buffering, it's really hard. Oh my Wow.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. No, that's not a joke. That's a really hard trick.
That is ridiculously hard.
Y'all don't even know how much.
Yeah. I don't know if that was Twin Galaxies approved, but basically I'll try to explain it to the best of my ability, but essentially the Blue House skip was always the trick that, the building, if you will, that we speedrunners of this game dreamed of. Essentially what I did was, when I go down that pipe, you're actually supposed to access that pipe from inside the sewers, and you'll see that I grab the key to get out. You're supposed to go in the sewers, then appear from there. If I go down that pipe, it's going to lead me to like a battle with Blooper. Once I beat Blooper, it takes me to it creates a warp pipe to go to Chapter 5. I'm really not supposed to have access to Chapter 5 until after I've beaten it. So in any percent, it saves a ton of time because I can go straight to Chapter 5 and skip parts of Chapters 2 and all of Chapters 3 and 4. In all cards, it's going to allow me to skip riding the whale, and also allow me to skip a fight inside the whale as well as a fight on the way back. So it's about a 2.5 minute time saver, but I was practicing all day and I was having terrible luck, so.
It is not easy, by the way. Like, it takes months to get good at it.
And I want to make a huge shout out to Cosmo and Sockfolder, and Bone Crusher was the one that found it. Rob Dog was the first one to get inside the Blue House in a real time. But Sock Folder was the one that found the setup for that, and it's makes that skip a whole lot easier. So, and Sock Folder's a big glitch finder. He's well known in the community. Alright, so I just have to refresh there for FP reasons. So I have to do a fetch quest. It's not an RPG unless you do a fetch quest. But Paracarry is like one of, as far as partners that break the game, he's one of the big ones. Paracarry allows you to go out of bounds with a lot of different areas, so he's going to become really important in the run. And I'm not selfish here. I'm only going to grab 2 of these. Only 2. We're not going to hurt Wacka too much. If you hit Wacka too many times, he just dies. So, but we'll save the Wackas.
Maybe someone. I bet someone will call the donation instead of to kill the Wacka.
Oh no, I can't.
I've got a $30 donation from Mary Bloomer. This is Pie Mom. Yes, this is the mom. I want to say Franker Z to all the Pie fans out there. This is a great charity. Nice to see Pie online too.
Thanks, Mom. My mom likes Franker Z. If you guys in the chat could give her a good Franker Z, that'd be great.
I just realized I completely missed you actually equipping Speedy Spin.
Yeah, it's a quick move.
I saw you buy it, but then I was looking away.
Shows how fast menu navigation is.
Yeah, you gotta move quick. Gotta go fast.
I've got a $10 donation from Jeffrey Cash. Tell Pie that this is Iron Hand. It's Iron Hand. I'm still watching your stream and I'm still waiting for you to get the world record. Come on, man, it's time.
Alright, I agree. I'm coming for you, Anatomy Z. I'm coming.
$5 from Shotgun Ninja. Hey all, Shotgun Ninja here. How's the Franker Z controller playing? I just wanted to say that Pie, Peaches, and the Wisconsin speedrunner community have my full support. Since Old Man River has already met, put this towards saving the animals. You're welcome for the subscription, Pie.
Thank you.
Something I don't like about Japanese version, you don't get to see the Wacko. Disappointing.
Alright, so I'm giving him the letters, and I'm never going to deliver these letters, so whoever wrote these letters, I'm sorry, but... and immediately, yeah, Paracarry is, again, he's going to be important because he's going to allow me to clip out of bounds a lot in different areas. Alright, so one of the things, this is really important, is this game is all based on triggers. I'm going to be doing a lot of trigger-based things where it's not going to make sense early on, but later on, it's going to break the game. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to walk into the desert, and as soon as I walk into the desert, I'm going to turn around. I'm technically in the desert, I guess, but the deeper desert. The actual, yeah. And before I do that, I'm going to do a clip called the buzzard skip, and there's a buzzard that stops you. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm going to clip out of bounds here. Okay, perfect. I'm still out of bounds, and I can just fall down like that.
Nice.
What that allows me to do is when you run into that buzzard, essentially there's a cutscene, he talks to you, and you'll see it on the way back. There's no way for me to skip it on the way back. But I walked into the desert, that's a trigger in this chapter. That tells me, the chapter, when I walk into the trigger, it says, okay, you're on your way to the dungeon, this is a good thing. But I'm going to break the trigger in about 5 minutes. Little short story about this guy. Again, another thing you just never realize casual. I was always, when I play this game, basically what he asks, you can't read it, but he's got a wanted picture, and it looks like Mario, and he asks you, who are you? And you're given 3 choices. You're given Mario, you're given Luigi, and you're given Peach. And so I was always like honest about it. I'm like, I'm just gonna tell Mario. And so I said Mario, and you fight him. And so the one time I'm like, okay, we'll try Peach. And you still fight him. So I never ever chose Luigi. And so I found out that you could just skip that fight by choosing Luigi when I first started speedrunning it.
I remember correctly, that only worked once?
Nope, it works both times, as many times as you want. He'll still stop you, but you can still answer Luigi.
Okay.
As long as he's not dead, he will always stop you when he crosses.
And it's important to do that buzzard skip because I'm going to go all the way back. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you backtracking, Pie? The dungeon's the other way. So what I'm going to do is, Mario is going rogue, and he's actually going to break into a store. and he's going to grab the toy train in chapter that you would normally grab in chapter 4 using paracarry right away. By grabbing the chapter 4 train, it's going to trigger the game thinking I'm actually in chapter 4. So when I go back into the area where the dungeon is, the dungeon's already going to be spawned and already beaten. So I can walk in and do a ton of stuff and skip a lot of time.
So I think you've already beaten the chapter 2 dungeon?
Yep, and I'm going to reset the dungeon later on by grabbing a key item, which is going to allow me still to beat the dungeon and get the card. Alright.
I didn't explicitly mention this, but what happens, what you're supposed to do to get the dungeon up is to go all the way to Dry, press the name of the place, Outpost, I think, and then do like a side quest to talk to it, buy a combination of items, talk to Mustafa or whatever, you get a pearl, and then find the dungeon and watch a long cutscene of the price of it. But he's skipping that right now.
Alright, so I'm out of bounds again, and my foot has to be on the edge here. And right now I'm inside the back storeroom, and I'm using sound completely, so I just need to be quiet for this one time. Grabbing the toy train, and I also need a snowman for later. And then we have to break out of here. Bandit Mario here. Okay. I listen to this. 3, 2. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm on top right now. I'm gonna walk off and hold down, and then a little bit more, and it's gonna put me outside. And I just broke out. And I'm gonna. Oh, gotta talk to this guy. I'm gonna sell one of the Whack-A-Bumps to get an extra life stream later on. And we're out. So I broke in and broke out. And you'll notice the music's different. This is the music that you get in chapter 4. Shy Guys. It's on? Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be short-lived, but thank you. I don't know, I've been playing pretty well with my head off. This might be bad juju. Yeah.
Good enough.
So once you've already ridden the train, if you noticed in the beginning, I couldn't skip the train cutscene, but once you've rode on it one time, you're allowed to skip it right away.
Just want to remind you guys that we've got 2 prizes that will be drawn at the end of this game, namely the Franker Z N64 controller, and I know you all want that, and the Paper Mario Perler set. So be sure to get in your donations, guys. Both of those are a $10 minimum. And let the spam begin.
If you were to mess up one of these out of bounds block glitches, could you eventually soft lock the game?
The ones I'm doing so far, no, but there is one, and I'm debating on whether going for it or not, that I can soft lock the game. But I'll probably go for it, whatever. I'll probably safety save before it.
Better.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, there's a couple soft lock. Whoa, okay. There's a couple soft locks in this game, but for the most part, a lot of these, at least for now, you can get out of. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one more time. Okay, perfect. Clipping out of bounds here. Perfect. Okay, that went over really well. All right. Let me skip that again. This time we won't be turning around.
That shop one especially seemed really with me.
Yeah, there's your mind will be blown. There's a lot of other ones too. So I'm on my way to the dungeon. I'm gonna get this item for one of the fights. Swag hammer, got it before having it fall. And as you can see, it's already there. But normally what you would do, as Kirby Master was saying, there'd be a bunch of side quests to spawn that. And this is, you'll see, dungeon's already completed. I don't have to grab that keyhole. This is already done for me. Normally you would have to hit a switch to get that sand to fall.
That key you got is supposed to be for the previous room.
And it allows me to skip a really long key in this game. So I got my second key. Okay. It's really important that I don't accidentally hit this next block, which I haven't done before, but if you accidentally hit this next block, it spawns the spinies and then locks the door again. And normally what you would do is you would hit that block, and you would fight 3 fights, and after fighting those 3 fights, a key would drop. But because I was able to skip that other one, I can just keep going. So this is the key to resetting the room. The dungeon in the game, again, already thinks I've beaten the dungeon. So if the actual boss room's already open, I could walk down there and everything, but the boss is not there. So in order to actually re-trigger the game to thinking I'm back in Chapter 2, I'm going to grab the Super Hammer, and the Super Hammer is going to put everything back in place and allow me to beat Chapter 2. And this was also found by Rob Dog. He found a lot of cool stuff in this game, so shoutouts to Rob Dog.
Got a $10 donation from Lauren Tancock. Longtime viewer of Pie and Spike, and it's awesome for you guys to do stuff together. Pie, you got this, bro, and Spike, this has got to go to you dancing. All the love to both of you. Dagger. Shoutouts to Dagger.
Thank you, Dagger.
You just missed an important badge. There was a hidden badge up there.
The Slow-Go badge.
Oh god.
The anti-speedrunning badge.
Is there a speedrun category for Slogan?
There's been jokes around about it, but like, it'd be the worst. No one would want to watch, except those who love pain, because that's what I would be in the whole time.
Got a $10 donation from Ben Brokus. Lucian here from Sleep Deprived Gaming. Great to see a fantastic gaming community coming together for a good cause. Peaches, you're awesome.
Peaches, you're awesome.
Alright, so this is the first time I'm upgrading my partners. I'll only get a few upgrades. I need to upgrade Parakarry first because it increases his damage output, which allows him to beat the next boss in 3 turns and skip a long... Basically, if you mess up on one of the damage outputs, you have to wait a long time because his next attack is a really long one. So I'm getting these stones, and these stones are going to allow me to get to the boss. Level up FP again. Yeah.
Those are useless at this point.
At this point, if I'm picking up a coin, it's by accident. Yeah, it's just annoying.
So you don't need any more for the entire rest of the game?
Yep, no more. That's one nice thing about it. Like in like a, like a Final Fantasy, you have to have coin management. I'm assuming for some of them is really important. And if you run away from battle, you lose money. In this one, I can run away as much as I want. It's more of a time commitment. So I'm gonna get in the position to first strike that guy. And I'm going to switch to Parakarry here for 2 reasons. One is attack animation does the same damage as Palmette's here, but it's faster. And I'm going to need him for the boss fight anyways. So it saves a character change during the run. It's one of the reasons why he's so good.
That's one of the best attacks in the game.
Oh wow. Wow, Hat Off just pulled ahead by a whole bunch.
Oh no.
In case anybody is curious, it's currently Hat Off at 416 and Hat On at 329.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Awesome.
So your hat is raised a few $100.
Dude, I might have to retire that hat from...
Well, the combination here is always the same, by the way.
Yeah. And I put it on the way there because it saves time of putting all 3 of them in. So this is the only time you'll see me hit a sand switch. Because in the previous 2, they're already done for me.
I've got $5 from, I'm sorry in advance, Felipe Semez Gil de Mendon. Hi, hope you die to the seagull. Good luck with the run, Gilgameth.
Thanks, Gil. So, alright. So I'm going to do nothing here. Back you pie. I'm going to do nothing here with Mario again because his damage output against these guys have really strong defense. And I'm just going to skip his turn and then do another shot with Parakarry.
Is it possible to hit them immediately without waiting?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, yes you can. The only problem is it's random where it starts. It starts up or left or down, so it's not consistent. I guess if you were doing like a segmented run or a task, you would want to do it instantly and hope for the luck.
What was that item that you got? Was it perfect for?
So yeah, that's the honey syrup. It's a random drop on this area, and it allows me to skip a specific maple syrup. Honey syrups allow you to refresh your flower points, which is like a magic points in a normal RPG. It allows you to do special attacks. I'm gonna save here just in case. Normally would never save here, but and by getting that, I don't have. There's one that I have to go out of my way to get. By getting it there, it's random. I don't have to waste like 10 seconds to get it, so that really helps.
I'm guessing the amount of FPS saves doesn't matter, because the honey syrup heals 5 at the end of maple syrup heals 10.
Yep. There's only a few fights I have to use honey or maple syrups, and 2 of the 3 I can just do it with a honey syrup. I mean, maple syrup works as well. Alright, so this fight, pretty straightforward, but when you're a new runner, it can be a little difficult. What happens is you need to land power jumps and shell shots on this guy. But he's going to bring out a chain chomp, and what the chain chomp is going to do is actually going to change the trajectory of Mario's jump. So if you're getting used to that first power jump, you have to readjust your timing for this next one. Okay, I got one more to do with that. And if you don't kill him this turn, it's not the end of the world. It's a long scene. Okay, perfect, he's dead. As long as I don't screw this up. Okay, he's dead. So the first 2 fights, you're using a lot of different strategies. Once I get to Chapter 3, I'll be using the 1 HP strats for all the fights. And I'll be killing them really quick.
I've got a $20 donation from Eneb TFM. Why's Pie crying? Because he just got dunked on by me at AGDQ.
Oh.
Putting this 20 towards Kill the Animals. Also, RIP Mope Crew.
Another one of them.
So I kind of explained this a little bit. I'll go further into detail. With all cards, so any percent you can skip certain chapters. In all cards, you have to physically touch the card. Star Spirits are locked in by Bowser. When you touch the card, it frees them. So you don't have to do that at any percent. So I have to make sure when I beat the chapter and when I beat the boss, I have to touch the card and get this little cutscene here.
And then see the peep scene.
Exactly, the best part.
If I recall, there was a little bit of discussion about this definition, because I think in Chapter 5 you can skip Lava Prawn and still beat Chapter 5 without touching the card.
Yep, there's been discussion. I think we're probably going to stick with it. Changing it from all cards to all chapters, because in Chapter 5, there's a skip that you only use in any percent that allows you to do the collision, like I did with the Toad, with Colorado, and he basically puts you in another section of the map outside the boss fight where you, basically you've beaten the boss, now you have to escape the volcano. It allows you to skip that, but you don't touch the card, so it doesn't count all cards. Yeah, go ahead with the donation.
Oh, yeah.
This is dumb.
I've got a $300 donation from Clint Williams. Rename here. Really enjoying the marathon so far, even though my work schedule is going to prevent me from seeing a full Paper Mario run as usual. Shoutouts to Pi for being good at games, and shoutouts to all my fellow speedrunning gents.
Thanks,
also,
Rename.
good luck to Golden on his SMW run.
Rename's a cool guy. Thanks, Rename. That's a lot of money. Appreciate it.
Got a $20 donation from Charles Corey III. Pi is OP. Put this towards Horror as the rival name for Pokemon Leaf Green.
What is that at, by the way? I'm just curious.
While checking that out. $10 donation from Christopher Smith. Chocolate Kirby here for my second donation. Paper Mario was my first and still is my favorite game of all time, so I couldn't miss seeing what I missed all these years. I need these perlers since Watt and Bo were always my favorites. Also, I'm still putting my donation for the True Arena, so Kirby Master can just wing it.
Okay, right now, Uyama is still ahead for the rival name with 610, but Horror is at 257, so it's gotten a fair bit of ground.
Excellent.
Also, a lot of people don't know that you can pick up items with Peach. The way you get them with Mario is that there's a treasure chest in one of the Peach sections where you can deposit the items, and there's another treasure chest that's the same thing, and the house has stuff, shooting stars on it that Mario can pick up there. I think you can get Power Rush, but you never put it in the chest before Chapter 8, then you screwed yourself out of Power Rush, I think.
And it wastes a lot of time, because you have to, 1, grab the badge, and then 2, put it in with Peach on a cutscene. And 3, it's really out of your way to go pick up by Mario,
Yeah,
so you just pick it up later.
Because I was just kind of pointing it out, because a lot of people actually didn't know that.
Yeah. Alright, so we got Chapter 2 beat. And another great thing about that train, again, the game still thinks, even though I beat Chapter 2, I'm going to walk to the left to reload Chapter 4. And because the game thinks I'm in Chapter 4 again, it's going to allow me to skip a lot of cutscenes in Chapter 3. So the save is twofold. You save time in Chapter 2, and you save time in Chapter 3. Alright, so we're going to talk to this guy here.
Got a $10 donation from Joshua O'Hara. Hey all, Nexy here, throwing some money at you for that sweet Franker Z controller. Good luck, Pi, gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. So you'll see me be picking up these seeds. But essentially these seeds are keys to get into Chapter 6. They're scattered throughout the chapters. And I get it right now on the way back. But basically I need 4 seeds to open up Chapter 6. I'll be picking up one. There's in the overworld. The second one's there. Third one's in Chapter 3, and then the fourth one's in Chapter 5.
You can get them anytime you want, as long as you're there, except for the Chapter 5 one.
Yep.
Got $10 from Thomas Prescott. I love watching Pi on his stream. He's a very talented speedrunner. Very excited to see him at SGDQ. Pi's choice on the bid.
You know where that goes.
Heck yeah. Got $11 and 11-cent donation from Colin James. Second donation so far. Gotta have that Franker Z. Question though, is the controller new or used? My money can go to Kirby Master's choice.
So let's do 100%.
Got a $30 donation from Steven Stromeyer. Hey everyone. Literally Ballin here. First of all, shoutouts to Peaches, Duke, Grav, Studio, and all the rest of the SRG community. Love you all. Even though Uyama is going to win, put $10 towards Horror as rival name, D-Oak as trainer name, and for Squirtle, I think the only reasonable choice is to name him ESD, after the greatest Japanese speedrunner in the world. Hopefully I can come to one of these one day to run Red Faction 2, because what speedrun marathon doesn't need a game with half rail shooting levels?
So you see I saved there. The reason why is because I'm doing things technically backwards. You'll notice I'm skipping a lot of cutscenes. Okay, hold on. This guy is really annoying to dodge. You're meant to fight Junior Troopa on the way back from the chapter. But because the game thinks I've already beaten the chapter, I'm actually going to fight him on the way there. So it makes the fight kind of dangerous if I make a mistake. So I'm just saving there just in case. Normally I don't have any problems with it, but just in case. So I picked up my 3rd seed there. And normally when you're maneuvering around this forest, there's little kind of which one of these things is not like the other. But obviously I've got it memorized, so I don't really have to pay attention to those things.
We got a $20 donation from Michael Fadler. Yo, shoutouts to Pi. Get that old man river going, bro. Please put this $20 for Pi to eat pie on stream.
Oh, God.
I mean to kill the animals. 6 strike, Connor B.
I mean, if you found pie, I'd gladly eat it on stream. Alright, so this fight's really important. I need to block at least one of Junior Troopa's attacks per turn. If I don't, I die. So I need to get one. So as long as I get one, we're fine. Alright, we're good. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to pair carry first so I can not waste as much FP. And the reason why I got those wackas, one to sell to get a life shroom, and the second one to refresh my HP and FP in this fight. Again,
Nasty.
Okay, we're blocked, so we're good from here on out. I know. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made. Alright, so I'm going to refresh here. Basically taking damage and refreshing to get back in the spot. And I'm gonna let him, I'm not gonna block this one because I want to be at 2 HP. And you'll see why later. And I'm just gonna finish him off this turn. Okay. So he's down. And so I skipped, normally to get into this chapter, I would, when I'm going towards chapter 3, I would have to, one, talk to a guard, and there's a cutscene where the guard is like afraid of a ghost. And after you skip that cutscene, then you talk to the ghost before you enter the forest. Then there's another cutscene with a bush guy guarding the gate to the forest. And then finally there's another cutscene where you talk to the ghost one more time. So I skip all those things by doing it in that order. If you notice, it looks like everything's completed already, but I can't actually walk through that door. And by triggering this room, it puts the room back into the normal spot. So this mini game can actually be a little bit of a troll. The boo can drop it in a weird spot that it looks like it's dropping it in, like basically it's dropping it in a different one. Hopefully I get good luck here. Okay, that was perfect. Awesome.
You can jump on those?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Got a $20 donation from AJ Stainer. Hey, it's SS4 Link. It's awesome to see SGDQ going so well this year. Shoutouts to Trihex for being awesome. Shame we didn't get to hang out more at or after EVO. I hope you enjoyed your trip to California. Let Trihex decide what this money goes to.
Alright, I gotta wait for him to jump.
Buy one this hat.
I'd love my hat back.
Let's put it towards his hat.
$20 to his hat. Okay, so we got a $10 donation from Jack Meisberg. Me again. Here's a request for you. I will donate $20 more if everyone in the room dances during the Shy Guys Toy Box music, as it is truly the catchiest video game music I've ever heard. Both this 10 and the future 20 should go to iateyourpie's choice.
So what should we dance then?
We'll dance during the general guy fight. That's a pretty good music.
But what should we dance though?
Freestyles. I want to see everybody's moves.
Although, having the runner dance would be kind of hard.
I can dance. I can make it work. We'll figure it out. It's not going to look pretty, but we'll try.
Nice.
Alright, so it's another mini game like this. Again, these little boo mini games are random. So what's going to happen is the boo's going to toss it 6 times to 12 times. Number is random every single time. Hopefully I'm looking for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7's really good. So we can go from 6 to 12. I got 7, which is perfect. Okay. So that honey syrup that I got in chapter 2, there's a maple syrup right in those 2 boxes, and I'd have to go and stomp both of them to pick it up. So I can go just straight to the bottom here. Okay.
Something to point out, a few people might be wondering, like, why is Pi not spinning into items and stuff? And the reason is when you do a spin and you spin it into do a speedy spin into the item, you keep spinning in place until the actual spinning animation is done before the actual item acquisition message. You waste time. So you'll see Pi sometimes just walk over, or other times you'll see him use his hammer to pick up an item to cancel out the spin.
Yep. And it's frustrating to spin into him because it's very obvious that it takes longer. So, I know this is a speed run, but I couldn't resist.
Yeah, I was going to ask, could you show us?
Alright. Not too much time. Okay. So I've never fallen here, but I'm just going to be really careful. So basically I have to get a painting to get to the 3rd area. And that, it doesn't really look like a painting, but I guess it is.
There's a treasure chest there.
I know, I should go get it. There's one trap I won't fall for.
I've got a $20 donation from Mark Davies. Hey Pi, this is Underscore. You are a cool guy and you inspire me to speedy spin whenever I can in real life. Good luck on the run.
Thanks, underscore. I appreciate it.
Got a $25 donation from Vuyajin. Not just one, but 2 world records in this marathon. Pilot Wings was amazing, and Graviton is a champion. Looking forward to FF5 and Secret of Evermore for the no sleep block coming up. Hashtag Metaflex.
What was the other world record?
DKR.
Sleep. I'll have to watch
Wait, you didn't watch it?
Definitely one you want to check out on VOD. Blue Glass is really good.
I was planning on watching it all anyways.
Alright, so we got Bo.
I always thought it was pronounced bow.
Bow.
Whatever.
I say bow.
Alright, so this is something that I'm normally not going to do in an RTA attempt because it wastes a lot of time, but for marathon reasons, I'm going to buy an extra life shroom. The way life shrooms work out is essentially if I were to die, it brings you back to life. And they're exactly 50 coins. I'm going to buy one. And I'll be picking up some more throughout the run. But there are certain bosses, and I guess I can explain this now. So the way this is like the one dumb thing about this game that nobody likes. So with the Power Bounce badge and Mega Rush, you can do a lot of damage if you continuously hit action commands. If you've ever seen a Super Mario RPG run, Cypher does it where he gets, I think, over 100 power bounces.
It stops at 100.
So he needs to get 100 to get the super suit, and he needs to time it, I think he's like 3 frames in order to do it. Well, Paper Mario, there's still like a frame window, but the only problem is that the game on bosses decides to cap you at random intervals. So almost all the bosses have, at least the worst case you can get on Power Bounce caps is 3. But sometimes, so you'll land the action command perfectly correct, and it'll just kick you off the boss. So that comes into play on a lot of bosses. I have backup strats in case I do get capped on most of them. The one that's the worst, though, where it could decide the run, is on Bowser. And Bowser, if I get really bad caps, it could really make the fight a lot more difficult. So hopefully we get some good luck there.
Just an FYI, Final Bowser is like the biggest run killer of this game, and he is the very last boss.
Mhm.
It really sucks.
Luckily, there's a save there, so if I do get bad luck on Bowser, I can just reload it up, and I should have plenty of time to beat my estimate. But it'd be nice to beat Bowser first try. When I was doing runs to warm up for SGDQ, I did 3 runs where I got to Bowser about 2 to 3 minutes ahead of my splits, and I lost it because Bowser gave me a really bad pattern. Alright, so Repel Gels, so let me pick up that item. That's kind of a difficult one that Goomba can puppy guard, that Repel Gel. Repel Gel basically allows me to have invincibility frames for 2 turns. What? I hit the switch, okay. The turn that you use it, and then the second turn afterwards. I'll use 1 Repel Gel during the general guy fight, and then the other 2 I'm going to save for Bowser, because Bowser, again, he's like the only boss that is not scripted, so I have to hope for the best. I have to be careful in this dungeon as well. I'm at 2 HP, so if I get first struck by one of these clubbas, I will die and use a life shroom, and we don't want that.
If I recall, this is actually one of those dungeons that's not.
I'm just gonna reset because it's not worth it. Oh my gosh, that's not a big deal. It was about
It was really early.
30 seconds. So, but yeah, I never happens.
It happens sometimes.
It's not a big deal. So yeah, that's the danger of running around in peril or close to peril, is that if you accidentally get first struck, you can obviously die. Or if I didn't have a life stream there, I would have died. But I want to keep that life stream, so it's not worth it. All right, so I'm gonna play it safe. Okay. So I'm gonna sneak past these guys.
The thing to note is that in this game, you cannot die from like environmental stuff. You can't die from lava or spikes or anything like that. In Thousand Year Door, you can.
And I'll be taking advantage of not dying in certain areas to get into 1 HP for certain boss fights. So I upgrade Bombette here. She gets an attack called Power Bomb, and it allows me to do a damage to all enemies on the ground. And then I'm getting caught here on purpose because essentially it's faster to get caught than have to scale all the way back.
Got a $30 donation from Timothy Truesdale. Hey Spike, this is Culture Vulture, a frequent of your stream. I'm really glad to see you and your sultry voice could make it to SGDQ. Please put my donation towards Kingdom Hearts 2 at AGDQ 2014.
I second that.
Thank you, Culture Vulture.
That was a little close, but alright. So I don't want to get caught here. This will take me all the way back. Alright, so this next, I'm going to be doing this. Essentially, you need to, what's intended to be done with bow. I'm going to be navigating a spike room. This is why, again, I'm at 2 HP, is I'm going to take damage no matter what to get into 1 HP. But you're supposed to use bow here. And I cleared it first try. That was good. And I'm going to jump on here to get back faster, and now I'm at 1 HP.
You could have done that same thing at 1 HP, right?
Yeah, I could do it at 1 HP, because I can't get damage there. But the reason, I guess it really doesn't matter too much, but I like being at 2 HP unless I get like hurt or something. Alright, so this is the secret area where Mega Rush is. And this is, again, for all cards, it's a ridiculously strong badge. It allows us to beat certain bosses really fast. And it's well hidden. I mean, if you figure it out to go in here, then you have to figure out that there's a secret path over here. So they definitely made it hard to find. Okay, let's
I
not.
found it the first time.
Did you? I never knew about. Oh, what the heck? This guy's supposed to. All right.
The guy always gets me whenever I try to skip it.
I'm notoriously bad at video games, so that's why I didn't find it.
Like, okay, there's this obvious clock here. Let's see if there's anything about it. Okay, there's this room with nothing in it, and there's a way to climb it. Okay, there's gotta be something here.
All right, so this is another room that you're pretty much intended to fight these guys. But I'm just gonna drag them up and just run past them.
I love how you just ran past Bubba.
Yeah, that's another thing. You're intended to use bow a lot in this level, but because of the speedy spin badge, you can just slide past a lot of this stuff. So I'm gonna save there again just in case.
Surprisingly, this is like one of the very few that's relatively unbroken. It's like nothing being breaking in this dungeon besides maybe like.
Oh wow! Hat back on by about $200.
Who Who donated that? Is you? I guess we'll find out. Thank you, whoever did that. You are a gentleman, well, you are a scholar. How much is that race so far?
Total just over 1,000.
Oh, awesome!
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, just a quick update on that. I asked you guys about an hour ago when we hit 90K if we could get 100K. Welcome to 95K.
Nice.
Wow.
Trying to clap too, but I got a controller back here. Alright, so now we gotta get out of here. Let's see if I can get. There's a cool little glitch that doesn't save any time, it's just cool looking. You can get stuck in the cutscene with Mario jumping in the middle of the air. You still go through the door. Let's see if we can get it. Again, this is found by Toast My Bros. Shout out to Toast.
Getting caught by double level will not kill you. You can't hurt him, but it's really hard to escape from it.
Yeah.
I think your escape bar starts at like 0.
Oh, I didn't get it. So you'll hop there if I time it right. So speedy spin bad is really easy, you know. So this is the one of the funny things I like about this game is this is the one Mario game where you get to see Mario interact with his enemies as friends for the most part. I mean, all his partners are, if you were to play Mario, would be bad guys, but they help you to defeat Bowser. And then you got Boo's protecting Mario from the Clubba, or Tubba Blubba. Little weird thing here, there's a chance that you can get a text box. I didn't get it. We don't really know why it spawns there, but it's like a 3-second time waster. Thankfully I was able to get there.
It's just like Tubba Blubba yelling at Mario.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm gonna get you, Mario, I'm gonna eat you, so.
I remember it saying something like, oh, I smell booze, I want to eat them.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Probably position-based trigger.
Yeah. Alright, so it's very important that I remember to switch badges after I clear some of these Goombas. So this is the first time you'll see me use Mega Rush. As you can see, I'm in 1 HP. Have to have at least 12 FP, alright, you have to have at least 9 FP for this fight. And this is the first boss fight that I can potentially get capped on, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, I'm gonna put this on.
So is it just bosses that you get capped on?
Some of the fights you can get like the mini bosses, like Junior Troopa, you can get capped on as well. But like enemies like Koopas and Goombas, you can I think maybe get capped at like 100 power bounces. But it's the game's mechanism to protect you from like being ridiculously strong. So I need to go 6-2 both times. Again, it's not the end of the world if I don't. I just waste a turn. Okay, there's one. If I go another one, then it's okay. So we got capped. I think I just missed that one. The animation will show Mario jumping backwards at a really weird spot. Okay, so again, you're supposed to use bow here normally in this fight, but again, I'm at ridiculous damage output. So hopefully we get 6-2 again. Okay, perfect. So he's dead. If I missed that, I would just finish it off with Paracarry, but it wastes a few seconds. So the chapter's not done yet.
Hardest boss in the game.
Oh yeah, very difficult.
I always wondered why he was carrying when he was running away.
The heart, or?
I don't know, the heart, yeah. Carrying some kind of blue thing when he bouncing away.
I never noticed that. Let me see. I should be able to see it here. Oh yeah, he is carrying something.
Is it like a teardrop?
Yeah. Now he's not carrying it anymore.
I might, yeah, I think it is a teardrop.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably crying because he.
Mario's too strong. Alright, hardest fight. Serious time. Alright, he's dead. We're good. This is the first time I'll be leveling up badge points. As I'm picking up more badges, I'm going to need more space to use them. And I'll be only leveling up flower points and badge points. Oh, feel free to go for donations.
All right, I've got a $50 donation from Jason Hopkins. Loving all the runs so far. I will never stop being amazed. I would love to thank Cosmo for introducing me to the speedrunning community, but now all other forms of entertainment is too slow for me. Let Cosmo decide where this goes for giving me the gift and curse of speedrun watching. Also, Spike Vachita, I love your voice. Thank you, Jason. Got a $20 donation from Bobtastic here. From Bobtastic. Hey, SGDQ runners, Bobtastic here. I hope to start speedrunning Paper Mario when I get back to college. USVC, unfortunately. But still hoping to have a lot of fun and make friends with the Paper Mario community. Pi was and still is the only person I am currently sub to, so it seems fitting that I donate during his stream time. I sure hope to get that controller or N64. Put my money towards whatever Pi wants.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
Got a $10 donation from Noam Kaufman. Thrilled to see Paper Mario finally inducted into the GDQ pantheon of broken games and to see it done by one of my favorite streamers. Shoutouts also to Spike Vachita, and then he goes on to say really nice things. Thanks, man. All right, we got a $20 donation from Michael Lindsay. Hey guys, Hikaji17 here. I want a nice shout out to Golden and Bonesaw Romance. I've been watching you guys a little after AGDQ, and now I've got my carts ready to start learning some runs. Mystical Ninja starring Goman and Yoshi's story. Hype for all the runs and money raised. And Peaches, you're making me look out for some nice hot games to play and learn. Also, $8.95 for keeping the hat on.
Gotta go turbo, gotta go fast. So here, in the normal game, Mario, basically Bowser asks you, he says, you know, what is Mario's greatest weakness? And you have to, like, basically it gives you a choice of like 2 enemies and a good item. It's faster to hit the enemy right away because I'll be skipping 2 of these sections in Chapter 4. But I have to hit the last one as an item, otherwise I'd have to fight an enemy to get to a specific spot in Chapter 4.
I always chose enemies, so I was like, experience, until I found out one of them was enemies.
Yeah. And they don't give you that much experience. Okay, so this is one cool thing about all cards is actually about the same speed to do Chapter 5 before you do Chapter 4. So I'm going to beat Chapter 5 first, then do Chapter 4. And the reason why we do Chapter 5 first is there's a really annoying glitch called the GG skip, also known as the Gorin guy skip, or the Gourmet guy skip. And essentially what you have to do there is you have to kind of guess and check and go out of bounds. And myself and the world record holder included really hate the skip, and it can waste a lot of time if you don't get it fast. And Chapter 5 we found out is actually about the same as doing it and getting it first try on the skip. So we always use Chapter 5 now. And it's cooler to do a Chapter 5 before a Chapter 4.
I gotta admit, when you say gourmet guy, I thought you meant the wrong guy.
Yeah. Shout outs to Grown Guy, he's a really cool guy.
Got a $20 donation from Trevor Peterson. Looking forward to SGDQ freestyle dancing to Shy Guy's Toy Box music. Show me your moves! But seriously, props to Pie for the run. All you guys and grills are awesome.
Alright, so this is where the Blue House skip comes into play. Normally I would be, again, if you were playing this on a casual playthrough, first of all you wouldn't be doing this chapter before 4, but if you somehow managed to do that, you would normally take the whale, and by default the stupid seagull, to get to Chapter 5. But this allows me to skip that. So I'm going to do a quick story time, because a lot of people ask me, what is this vacuum pie situation from? So a long time ago, in the old routes, we used to ride the whale to Chapter 5. And when you're riding the whale, there's a really ugly seagull. It's really not, it does not fit. It basically is like a ball, like a round ball that the developers were really lazy with, and just threw it in there for scenery. And every time I'd ride that stupid whale, I'd just make fun of the seagull and say how ugly it was and how nobody liked it. One of my runners found one of my viewers, Prinny, drew a little picture and it said vacuum pie, like the seagull was getting back at me. And it just started this whole thing of everybody spamming vacuum pie every time I'd ride the seagull, or ride the whale and pass the seagull. But we skip it now, but it lives on in memory.
We got a $5 donation from Craig Gordon. Hi Pie, it's Cypher. Nice job getting Blue House skip first try. I hope that you actually get into running Mario RPG after SGDQ, unlike the dozens of others that have filled me with false hopes. Good luck with the rest of your Mario run.
Thanks, Cypher. That's one of the next things. Once I get a time I'm really happy with in this game, I want to learn SMRPG. But I heard it's really hard, so we'll see. Alright, so the next skip is coming up, and this one breaks Chapter 5, completely. This used to be one of the longest chapters in the game. You had to basically save the Yoshis, talking about killing the animals and saving the animals. Essentially, I'm killing the Yoshis by doing this skip, so what'll happen is, so right now, the town is in panic, the little Yoshis are gone, and you would normally have to save them, and then you'd get a stone from the Chief Yoshi. And once you get the stone from the Chief Yoshi, then it would basically take you to Raphael the Raven, and he would open up the path to the volcano. But Parakarry, being awesome as he is going to allow me to clip out of bounds and go straight to the volcano after I get Sushi. Unfortunately, I'm sorry Trihex, but the little Yoshis never make it out of the forest, and we never see them. But rip in pieces, Yoshis.
I'm gonna assume you can actually beat Chapter 5 without getting Sushi, but you do need Sushi.
Yep, you can do this without getting Sushi, but you do need Sushi right now. Sushi is going to be really important later on the run with a specific glitch. Okay, so I'm gonna, as you can see, everyone's freaking out.
I love the off-key music.
Yeah, the panic music. So I'm gonna collide with this bush. Let's see if I can get this first try. Okay, collide with okay, here we go. Collide with this bush. I'm gonna hold left and then Parakarry over this tree like this. I'm out of bounds. Fall out, and I'm out of bounds right now. I'm gonna jump, hold up, and then hold down. As soon as I see Colorado, 2 of Colorado, I'm gonna come over here, out of bounds. This allows me to skip Raphael as well. And then I hold down, and I made it on this side. Yep.
By Chapter 5.
And I have to come out here to hit the Heartbreak. So that saves about 8 to 10 minutes. And Chapter 5 is one of the most broken chapters. There's a ton of stuff I'll be doing inside Chapter 5 that are going to be pretty crazy.
Quick question. Why did you see Colorado? Do you know the answer?
That's a good question. I don't know. But he was hanging out out of bounds.
Apparently Colorado can break the game better than you. He's here now.
He's all over the place. So if I move fast enough, I can get the one cycle on this moving platform. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, perfect. Nice. That's actually really, for me at least, it's an annoying trick. So it was nice to get that.
A lot of stuff I'm doing is a lot harder than it looks. It's not easy.
So we're gonna jump on here, and I'm gonna get another life stream. Normally, I would only get this life stream in the run. If I get capped on the next boss fight, I'm gonna lose a life stream. That's why I picked up that extra one in case I do get capped, so I have a backup mushroom. So this is the next skip. Again, with corners in this game. So I'm gonna come on the edge here, all right, and I'm gonna walk off at a specific angle like that and skip the puzzle. And if I were to walk back right now, the puzzle would still be there. But by getting the hammer, like I said before with the triggers, the game's gonna think, okay, I have the hammer, so I must have done the puzzle, and you'll see what happens when I come back.
Also, you're supposed to push 2 blocks there to make a bridge, but if you're really specific with building a character, then you only have to push 1.
Alright, so I got the next upgrade for the hammer, which I'll never use other than, outside of combat, and the puzzle's already done. And that saves a lot of time because 1, you have to push the blocks, and then 2, you have to watch a cutscene with the lava drying up. So I got that trick first try, which is good too. So this is a really good Chapter 5 so far.
We've got a $10 donation from Michael McKenzie. Hey, Mike89 here, reminding Pi that he owes his stream the other half of the Mario Galaxy 2 race.
Oh, Mike. At some point I will finish 242, sometime soon. Thanks, Mike.
$15.02 donation from Andrew Entrican. I need that sweet Franker Z controller. Shoutouts to Pi for the first try BHS. That was 502 approved.
Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to take, you can see I'm at 10 HP right now. I need to get into 1 HP, so this is like a minor glitch, but I'm going to basically repeatedly jump on these lava flames. I'm going to get into damage here to get invincibility frames to pass this guy, invincibility frames to pass that guy, and then by tapping left on this, or any button on the C-stick, I can continuously cancel the lag there and just continuously take damage to get into 1 HP. The C-stick, the C button, just the tapping on any of the C's. I'm so used to playing with the GameCube controller and all the things. Alright, this is another cool skip. Shoutouts to awesome game design and loading zones. So normally, with Colorado, you would have to essentially push that block, and then once you push the block, you would have the thing. I can just clip out of bounds because this game is designed well. So I have to talk to Colorado here. That's a trigger. If you can skip this cutscene, but if I don't, like if I skip it and beat the boss, I get in an infinite loop and I have to continuously beat the boss and it won't trigger the final section. Okay, so I just gotta make sure I have the right partner. Well, that's all I want. Okay, perfect. And this is where that snowman doll is gonna come into play. So this is the first real fight where getting capped is a big deal. I need to go 6-2 at least to get 40 damage. If I don't, he's gonna kill me. But the nice thing about it is it's gonna put me right back into peril. I'm gonna waste a life stream and some time, but it's really hard to die in this fight if I have a life stream. So let's see what we got here. 6-2. Here we go. Capped. Got capped right away. So that's Paper Mario, and that's what you have to come to realize when you play this game. I mean, you can get mad about it, but that's what happens when you play it. You just gotta roll with the punches. So if I could get 6-1, I could still save this and save a life stream, but... Alright, here we go. 6-1. I'm feeling it. No cap. No, I'm just gonna get capped again. So I got double capped there. So I'm not gonna block any of these because it's gonna put me right back at 1 HP. And that's why you get life
Cap is per jump. It's set on when you want to do each jump.
Yep, it's random too. Like there's no way. As far as now, we can't manipulate it. Maybe if we look into it a little bit more, but I just have to deal with it and take what I get. So I'm just gonna finish them off. One of these will do it. So you go into your second phase. Oh, it's over. Oh, never mind. Okay. So what's nice about the snowman is it stuns when they have fire. You can stun the enemies with water or snow. So snowman's really strong. He is a big snowman.
If I recall correctly, it does 2 extra damage.
Yep, to fire enemies. Yep.
Same with Sushi's sword.
Yep, any water attack you do extra damage against fire. Okay, so right now I'm gonna switch to Sushi and I'm just gonna normal jump. And then Sushi here. And then we're gonna have to wait a little bit for these guys to regain their fire. Alright, switch to Sushi again and then you squirt. Okay. And we're gonna finish it right here as long as I get my jumps. Perfect. Alright, now he's dead. So again, the only real problem with that fight is if you get capped in that first phase, you can use a life room. That's exactly why I got an extra one, so I always have a backup in case something bad happens. Okay, so had I not gotten Colorado, this would have just been, I would have soft locked the game here.
For people who might not know what a soft lock is, a soft lock is where you still have control of your character, but you cannot move on in the game, pretty much. Like you've screwed up the game in some way. Maybe you get stuck in a wall, or as Pi mentioned, repeatedly behind a boss and you can't get past it and such.
So this is what I was talking about before. You can actually skip this whole room in any percent by clipping out of bounds, and it puts you in this next room that I'm going to be in. That's what the debate is, but I think we're pretty set on just keeping with all cards. We've changed enough over the time. All right. You want to read donations and Spike? Go ahead.
Got a $10 donation from Kevin Hayes. Hey Pi, Revast here. You don't know me and I don't know you, but here's some money. This isn't the first time I've given money to someone I didn't know for a pleasurable experience. Maybe I shouldn't have read that. Hashtag confession bear. Seriously though, just some money for a good cause. Keep up the great work.
Oh, thanks.
I literally picked one out of the whole page.
Oh, man.
We got a $10 donation from Robert Kindle. Hey guys, Chaos Sinful Rose here. Put in a $10 donation earlier for the Paper Mario Perlers. Shoutouts to Demon Star and the Vamp Man 24 and the rest of the East Coast crew. Keep it up, Pi. $50.20 from Madeline Klabunde. Hey, K-Bunny here. Shoutouts to the 502. Hashtag FrankerZ.
How's Rival doing, by the way, just out of curiosity?
Let's see.
What about the hat as well?
Hat on is still ahead by like 250 bucks.
Oh, nice.
How is that Rival? Alright, well, a little update. Right now for the Rival name, we've got in third place, Borders with $20.04. We've got Uyama with $610. And we've got Horror with $730.50.
Nice. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up, though. We gotta make sure that's the Rival.
From 36 different donations.
Nice. Shout outs to everybody who donated to that.
We got a $200 donation from Stephen Pike. These events are inspirational. You created a close community and used it to help so many people. It's also wildly entertaining to see you crush my childhood games. Keep up the amazing work.
That was the one that put hat on back again.
Thank you.
Got a $10 donation from Joseph Smith. Key Paladin here. Second donation, and this should qualify me for one drawing in the 3DS. Great marathon so far, and I look forward to the rest of it. And the marathons to come. My current $10 can be divided, $5 to be assigned by the reader, and $5 to be assigned by the runner. I plan to donate later, and with that, have a good day, everyone.
Thank you.
So all 10 of that went to Horror.
Yeah. I've got a $10 donation from Christopher Hill. I have always loved you, Pi. I miss the good old days when I was a big hit in your stream and everyone got hyped when I entered. Good luck taking back the world record. P.S. I love you, Tofool. Got a $50 donation from Benjamin Liedman. lead them. Hey guys, great job at the marathon. I've been watching archives for a while, but this is my first time watching live and first donation. Good luck with the rest of the runs. Oh, and use this to kill the enemies.
So what's going on right now is I'm doing a scripted game show game. If I answer the answers correct, I win a Jam and Jelly. But this is one of the times in the run you don't want to win, because when you win the Jam and Jelly, one, you can't give it to Mario because it takes way too long. And two, it wastes about 2 to 3 seconds because you have to, like, it shows you getting the Jam and Jelly. So on the last question, I'm going to do the second choice in order to fail the quiz. Shoutouts to losing. Alright, so this is the last one here. Alright, got it. That's a tough part.
So if you just pick the first choice for all of them, you win?
You automatically win, yeah. So for those casual players out there, choice number 1, always yes.
I think you need to get them all right to win.
You would think they would make it like not so obvious where you could just hit A every single time to win, but then you watch the game design and see me clip out of bounds, then you don't question it anymore.
We got a $10 donation from Link Dead Times 2. Hello, Pi. It's your favorite son and subscriber, Link Dead Times 2. I promise not to go resident sleeper on you like Cosmo. Hashtag Old Man River.
When you plan on singing that, by the way?
Chapter 4. After I beat Chapter 4, I'll explain what that's about and I'll sing it.
Got a $10.04 donation from Matthew Zorzi. 1004, more like 502 times 2. Shoutouts, of course, to the 502 crew. Put this towards killing the critters because Garrison told me so.
What? That was there?
Yep, that's there. You can walk behind it as well.
What was that? I couldn't even tell.
That was a Jam and Jelly. I'm not going to need it now, but it gives me 50 FP, which is the max. So after some specific fights later on in the game, I'm going to be able to basically refresh my full flower points. So I'm getting the urn right now, and I'm turning in the urn to get the seed, and that's going to allow me to get into Chapter 6 later on.
It's also going to make the run suck. It's not going to be the urn anymore.
We already know you have the urn.
This is true. This is the second urn of the run. And it's very important not to forget that, because otherwise you have to come all the way back, and that's a big time waster.
Got a $10 donation from Amy Rome. Greenleaf 9 here. So hyped for some Old Man River. Also hoping for some good Bowser luck. You got this, Pi. Hashtag FrankerZ. Hashtag Based Brett.
I have a question. So why don't you use the pipe to get back?
I'm going to. I have to get this repel gel first.
Okay.
And normally you would get this on the way back. Okay, these guys are really scary. You do not want to run into those. They're like hard to run away and they take a lot of HP and they just waste a lot of time. Okay, so I'm going to go down the pipe to get back. Okay, I'm just going to go straight to Chapter 4. And I skip another cutscene. Normally you would, when you're on your way to Chapter 4, doing it the right, or the original way, you talk to Twink, but you skip that cutscene as well.
Got a
Plus, you already have the train.
Yeah, exactly.
Got a $20 donation from Larry Irwin II. Wisconsin represent. Any runners from Madtown?
Alright, even though I have the train, because I beat Chapter 5, the game thinks Chapter 4 is complete. So this is another trigger issue. So where I can just jump in, the train's going to be there. And I'm pretty sure it's still in my inventory. Let me see. Yeah, there's the train.
Also, because of the chapter triggers you mentioned, in that room before the toy box, you're not able to go through the door. What you're supposed to do is hide with Bow and wait for Pink Striker to jump through. Even if you know about the door previously, you can't go through it until you actually see the Pink Striker guy. But because Pi screwed around with the triggers, you just go through it anyways. You can skip that.
I did not realize you could hammer those things.
Yeah, it's a little faster. So I'm going to be hitting the blue switch here, and it's going to flip over the tracks. And it's an independent trigger where, even though I'm going to reset the game to Chapter 4, this trigger doesn't get reset. This is independent of what I do in this level. So I'm going to use this to get to the end of this level really fast. So again, the game thinks I've already beaten Chapter 4, and so if I were to go to the area where the where the boss is, it's just like Chapter 2, it's not there. So I have to reset it by getting the frying pan. I won't deliver the frying pan, but I just need to get it to reset the chapter. Here we go. Yeah.
I'm guessing the frying pan is the fastest one to get?
Yeah, it's the fastest trigger. I think it might be the only trigger in this one. I could be wrong, though. And this is the pink switch. You basically clip out of bounds in order to get that one. Okay. Alright, so again, this is why I picked an item. Had I picked an enemy, I'd have to fight the enemy to get that spot in to waste time. Okay, and another cool glitch with Paracarry. Normally you would have to like walk all the way to the right in order to trigger the Shy Guy to like open the door for you. But I can just go out of bounds like this and hold down right. There's the Shy Guy just chilling and out of bounds. And I go, and Paracarry is clipped to my body. And I'm gonna get the frying pan, and now the game's back to thinking I'm in Chapter 2. I have to be careful here. I'm gonna take a risk, but there's a chance I could get first struck by this enemy. It's not a big deal, but sometimes he'll see you. Okay, plenty of space. If he's in a bad spot, there's nothing I can do to get away. Okay, so now because I have that one track already done, I can go straight to the red section where the boss fight is. And the mini boss fight. The mini boss is actually harder than the boss. He's another fight where I need to go 6-2 twice. There's safe strats for him, but if you miss it, you can die. But thankfully they're safe. So I'm going to save. Okay, make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, so I'm going to purposely get in this fight to get into 1 HP. Again, I need to be in 1 HP for this fight. And I'm going to do nothing for the first turn, and then I'm going to swap to bow because I need bow next one. So it saves a turn there. Alright, blocked, so I'm good. So I'm just going to let him attack me. It's technically faster to block this guy because there's a little, he steals something from you and that wastes time, but if you miss it, you die. So it's not really worth it in my eyes. Okay, that was a little close. I thought that was going to go to bounds. So now I'm in 1 HP.
Do you not need any items anymore?
In that fight, it just takes it for that fight only.
Oh,
so,
right.
It's really a command, not an actual.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll get him right back in my next fight.
It's been a while since.
Okay, alright, perfect.
Sorry, let's try this one.
Got a $25 donation from E-Waller. Hi Pi, E-Waller here. Just wanted to wish you good luck and let you know I'm excited to see a full run of this game, so I never have to play it.
Yeah, E-Waller does not like Paper Mario. Alright, so I'm gonna use Bow's attack here to give myself vision. And then I'm gonna power bounce, hopefully not get capped. I'm gonna go the safe stretch regardless. I'd like to go 6 to 1 to 1. Okay, 6 to 2. Okay, I got capped there. And then he's going to blow it out, so I get a free turn. If I were to go 6 to 3, he would kill me. So I'm gonna use Mario here. And he's going to attack, and then I'm going to out of sight to block to avoid this attack. This is the backup strats. These aren't the optimal strats. Because I didn't get a good power balance, I have to do these. And then hopefully kill him this turn. If not, I'll just kill him next turn. Oh, I got capped. And that's why you do safe strats. Had I done that with the other way, I would have died. So then I just smack this again. And then I just kill him. Again, it's safe strats, so you lose some time for it, but it protects you from, bad things happening like caps.
Got a $30 donation from Puexel. Loving Pi's run and commentary so far. Put this towards naming Bart's Cannon in FF5, and I encourage anyone else playing to watch my run tonight to do the same.
Thanks, Puexel.
$10 donation from James Scannick. This donation is for my son Brandon. He is an avid gamer and an amazing human being. Love you, sweetie. $100 donation from Chris Kastorf. I've lurked in your stream a lot and really enjoying the detailed commentary, Pi. Big props to all the runners at SGDQ. Donation goes to Pi's Choice.
Thank you. Is that $100?
$100, yeah.
Excellent. You know exactly where to put that.
Got a $10 donation from Greg Scree. Hey,
yes.
Hey, it's your good old pal Greg Scree, aka Greg the Bloomer, here to wish my pal Pi good luck on his run. To inspire him, I'd like to quote one of my favorite songs. Participation is what I'm maxing out. School is a place for fun and involvement, so scream and shout participation.
Oh, we should have screamed there.
Peace, love, and Franker Z.
That was the Greg Scree. Yeah, Greg Scree's a cool guy.
Got $60 from Brian Richson. Hey Pi, this is Protein Ninja. I don't know if you remember me, but I was mean to you in your chat one day and you timed me out. Then I donated to your stream in order to use the comment to apologize and you unbanned me. I haven't been around since then in your stream, but I will never forget you speedrunning that sandwich. Also, put on your hat.
Alright, thanks Protein Ninja. And I do remember you, I know. Alright, so I need to be at least 9 FP. That's one of the reasons why that normally I'd have to use a different item there. Switch. Alright, so I hope everybody's ready to dance for like 3 minutes, because this next cutscene. Hopefully I don't die while I'm dancing.
We got some good answers.
Alright, I don't know how I'm going to dance with the microphone on, but we'll make it work. Okay. Everybody's got to dance, by the way. That's the rule. Alright. You guys ready? I'm going to take the mic off just for 1 sec.
I didn't sign up for this.
Then leave the room.
Alright, everybody. I don't know how we're going to dance, but we're dancing.
We're just following you. We're
Alright, hold on. Alright, we're dancing. Oh, no! Oh! Yeah.
Are you dead now?
I might be dead. I don't know if this works.
We'd like to thank you all for your generous $10 donation for that.
Alright, I did save, I think, somewhere.
You did it right before the light.
Okay. Wow. Oh my god.
Dancing in general, guy.
Dancing too strong. Dancing. Okay, I did save right before the fight. Oh god, I thought I had to do that one fight over again. So everybody else dance.
You got it.
That's definitely going on the blooper reel, by the way. I had to get at least one in there.
We got a $25.02 donation from Tyler Bramlett. Machachali here. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 502. Shoutouts to the 502 crew, the Mumble crew, and my best bud Ayers. Put this 2502 towards low percent Super Metroid.
There we go. Thank you.
Got a $25 donation from Mark Davies. Hey Pi, this is Underscore. Bad news, but since you didn't move your car, I just saw it get towed away. Use this money to help get your car back from the impound. And for Pi Mom. Franker Z.
Alright.
What was that?
Alright, everybody. I'm gonna vicariously live through your dancing in this next cutscene. Please don't let me down. Alright, here we go. It's up to you guys.
Oh my god.
What's that? You know to earn dance?
Oh my god.
It's so good. There it is. Where are you at? Oh my god.
I'm dancing in my chair, everybody.
I'm good.
Alright, I think that's enough.
That's my workout.
Our dance
Dunk would be bad.
it's that Colorado high, man. We can't dance very good.
Not trying to get me to work off that burger? Come on.
Blame it on the
Alright.
I was wondering what happened with Star Power when you did chapters out of order.
Yep, what'll happen is like I have 5 right now, but when I beat chapter 4 it's gonna put me right back at 4 again. But then I'll get everything back after chapter 6.
I've got a $10 donation from Brooklyn McIntyre. What the hell happened to Paper Mario? This isn't quite the game I remember. Also, so looking forward to FF5 being abused. It's my favorite FF game to play. Finally, just thought I'd mention, I load the marathon stream by just typing Mara into my browser. Somehow appropriate.
Those optimal strats.
Speedrunning running voting around.
Alright, so this is where I'll use my first repel gel. And I call it double bomb hype. So basically what will happen is he can give you two forms of attacks. He can give you lightning, which is really slow, and he can give you the bomb, which is really fast. Let's see if we can get double bomb hype. Okay, there's one. Alright, if we get double bomb hype, we gotta get excited, because it's pretty hype. Here we go. Alright, so... I just missed that one, that was my bad. As you can see... Well, it keeps going to 1.
Oh, I thought it went...
Double bomb hype, yeah.
Double
bomb hype.
Also, he's not doing 6-1 anymore because General Guy has 2 defense, which is actually a lot. If you're wondering about that.
And we'll just finish him off here. Alright. And you could tell, like, I just fell with Mario, like it was straight falling. That tells me that I missed the power bounce. If he jumps back a little bit, that means I got capped. Okay, so we level up. Alright.
Got a $10 donation from McCain Lavelle. Mac D here. Shoutouts to Trihex, Sig, Cosmo, and Days. Fun times at Evo. Always love watching these big get-togethers. Keep it up, Pi. Always love watching you too. P.S. Bonesaw looking cute in the background. Let him choose where the money goes.
Who's that whispering in my ear in the background? What'd you say? Who was that? Oh yeah. Yeah, poor.
Excellent. Alright, so the next, this is the fabled Old Man River cutscene, Peach scene. I'll explain basically what this is about, and then we'll get. I have to get my phone out because I have to time the cake, and I usually use my W split, so I'm gonna use my phone. Okay, so to give you a little background history on why I sing Old Man River during this section, it started out as just like a random thing. Okay, let me get to this spot. I used to sing in choir back in the day. I'm terrible now, but one of my favorite songs to sing was from a 1920s old musical called Showboat. And one of the songs is Old Man River. It's a really known bass song, and I was a bass in choir. So I randomly decided, okay, you know what, these Peach cutscenes are so boring. When she's baking the cake, I'm just gonna sing a song that has nothing to do with the game and sing Old Man River. Turns out that run was really good. And so from that point on, whenever I'm in the green at this section, I sing Old Man River. So I hope you all like it. I'll do my best to not let everybody down. Just getting my stopwatch here so I can time the cake. You need to time the cake for 30 seconds. So I always start baking the cake when I start mixing it together.
Can't you cut it off at like 28 seconds?
You have 25 seconds, but I just always do 30 just to be safe. The game doesn't weird out. Let me know, like, you might want to adjust the volume on this because I can tend to get, when I go deep, a little loud. I don't want to kill those headphone users.
Yeah, I can adjust it, but it shouldn't kill anything that's too loud.
Okay. All right. This is the most important part of the run. I just don't want to mess this up. All right. Once I start mixing, we'll get going.
You weren't on for the whole song, though.
Yeah. We'll be good. All right. Alright, here we go. Right. There's an old man called the Mississippi. That's the old man that I like to be. What does he care if the world's got problems? What does he care if the land ain't free? Old Man River, that old man River, he must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He don't plant potatoes, he don't plant cotton, but them that plants 'em is soon forgotten. But Old Man River, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bale, you get a little buzzed and you lands in jail. But I gets tired and sick of trying. I'm tired of living, but scared of dying. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. That's Old Man River. I gotta know, did the chat like that?
Great gasms for days.
Awesome.
I'm never trusting you as a runner again because you are such a liar saying that you suck at fire.
Yeah, I don't think you let anybody down there. That was fun.
That was wonderful.
He likes it. He really likes it. That's another thing we always
It's
do.
quite low and low pitched enough.
Yeah. I could have gone lower.
An octave lower.
I could have gone lower.
What a based bass.
I was pretty happy with that. I'll take that Old Man River. That's pretty good, Blue Glass. Want to do a duet sometime?
Oh no.
Can we make that an incentive? Can we make an Old Man
$50,000.
do it? Huh? Doing an Old Man duet. Do it. Not. We don't have to do it now, but like 10,000 by to like tomorrow's hype block.
10,000 by the end of this run.
10,000. Oh my
We got
god.
it.
10,000 to the what block?
Like till like maybe the end. I don't know. Just tomorrow, some point.
Sure.
All right. Are you down for that, Blue Glass?
If for $10,000, sure.
Awesome. Okay.
So if it looks like we're going to make it, we'll need to do something, some kind of practice.
I can get you some lyrics. We'll work it out. Awesome. Perfect. Sweet. I'm looking forward to that.
Wow.
Awesome. I'm really excited about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone, get donating.
Yeah. How's the part? If it's Rivals crushing, we could swap it to those donation incentives. But
Let me see. Yeah, horror is ahead now.
by how much?
Yama's still at 620, but horror's now at 785.
Okay. I feel like everyone's gonna donate to the other one anyway, so let's just keep
I'll
it on.
keep setting mine.
Yeah, keep setting it to horror. I gotta make sure. Gotta make sure. So this is where the seeds come into play, and get your resident sleepers out because this is the most boring chapter in the game.
It's not as bad as speed segments or maybe even with prologue.
Yeah, but
it is not very
it's a lot of fetch quests and backtracking. So if you like fetch quests and backtracking, you're gonna love this chapter. But if you don't, it's a kind of a snooze fest.
It has the most EXP worth enemy in the game, though.
Yes, it's true.
You're gonna kill one, right?
No.
One thing I do like about this chapter and this little this section is the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's too bad the music doesn't do it any justice.
The music gets real, like it's really chill. I like the music in this chapter, and it picks up once you free like the area. So I'm gonna be saving a lot in this chapter because this is, although it's really boring, it's really dumb. There's a lot of enemies that are really scary in this chapter that could potentially kill me and waste my life shroom. So I'm gonna do everything I can to be careful. And this is like the only chapter really that there's really not too many sequence breaks. Like there's none actually. We've tried, like, this is one of the chapters, like, there's a chapter we really want to skip the most. It's definitely this one, but we're just unable to find it at this point. But we'll keep looking.
This music's freaking out, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not playing enough.
But who knows, like, there's a good chance I'll come home and there'll be a new glitch in this game the way it's played. So I have to talk to this flower in order to be able to attack these guys. And then I have to talk to the flower again in order to pick up the key item. If I don't pick up the key item, the chapter won't progress and I have to come all the way back. So I'm waiting for these guys. Okay, perfect. So they go 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the moles.
Got a $10 donation from Patrick Howard. Masta's here. Want to say love all the games and congrats to all the great runs. Pie, get them pipes ready. Can't wait to hear you sing Old Man River. This was like 2 hours. Putting my $10 towards help Pie get his hat back on. Got a $20 donation from Chandler Vance. As someone who has done mission work in third world countries such as Honduras, I know firsthand the impact a charity like Doctors Without Borders can have on the well-being of people who deserve so much more than they have. Keep up the incredible work and put this money towards letting the runner keep his hat on.
Thank you. Is that close at all, or?
It hasn't moved at all since the last time.
Okay. So I'm using the Star Storm ability to just, crush these moles really fast. That's what's great about Bombette, is not only is Bombette really useful outside of the fights, she's really strong late game too because of the power bomb that allows me to attack them all for like 6 damage.
Power Bomb and Star Storm complement each other very well.
Yeah.
Got a $20 donation from Paul Warner. Paladin here. Excited to finally catch a marathon live. You guys all rock. Please put my donation towards naming the horse in Zelda Glue Stick.
Oh, God.
That's terrible.
$5 donation from Gerald Brennan. Just dropping in to say that Bonesaw577 has got to be one of the happiest speedrunning dudes I've ever seen. It's true. He got himself another follower today. $5 wherever he wants. I'd give it to the current runner, but he ate my pie.
I did, it's true. Alright, so I gotta talk. Get the bean.
Thank you for getting rid of the moles that were digging at my roots, I think they were?
Yeah, they're digging at its roots. And that's one of the reasons why this game is so hard to skip, is because you need those 3 key items to get to the boss fight. I'm literally gonna save here a lot because it's scary. Okay, this is one of the scarier rooms. These bees. I'm definitely afraid of bees.
Not the bees. Oh God, not the bees.
Okay, so we have to bait them over.
So if you're not too familiar with Paper Mario, how this chapter works, the 3 key items we're talking about are the fertilizer, the water, and the bean. And he just got the bean. You have to get all 3 to grow the giant beanstalk to reach up above.
Alright. And I'm picking up these seeds. They're basically keys. But they also give you FP and HP, and I'll actually be using the extra ones.
$20 from Dale Pauls. Old Man River needs a refrain. Enough said.
So that's the first donation, I guess.
Oh, there's a lot. $20 from Annihilator. Don't worry, Pi, that song was absolutely glorious, and you sincerely have to be one of the coolest streamers out there. You've definitely earned a fan during this run.
Thank you.
$30 from Luke Badini. This is for Blue Glass and Pi Old Man River duet. Again, great to see the speedrunning community get together to raise money for an awesome cause. Hashtag Jim Hole.
Oh man, they're coming in already.
Shoutouts to Jim Hole.
$10 from Shane Hill. Hello again, folks. My last donation got skipped, which I totally understand, by the way, but I just had to give another shout-outs to my pal Pi. The run's going great so far, but don't forget the blueberries for that dumb plant, or I'll resurrect Fanfiction Friday on your stream. Much love for Pi, Peaches, and the rest of you guys from your pal Tyrone, SN64.
Thanks, Tyrone. Shadow Ninja 64, big shout out to that guy. He's a really cool guy. I also want to give a shout out to one of my viewers, Kuda J. Kuda J is also an awesome viewer.
We're also getting a request for a roll call.
Okay.
Well, I'm iateyourpie.
Derek, right? Carry Master.
Spoken man.
Blue Glass.
Oven Donkey. Fallen Saw 577.
And Raymond. Hold up Raymond for the chat.
Showline. Central ESD. What am I here? Try X.
We got Peaches coming into view.
Peaches.
Spike the cheetah on the mic.
Can I pay you?
Oh, of course.
Oh, spiny.
I feel honored.
You used a hammer!
Yep, that's situational. What'll happen is there's a random chance that he'll spawn the spiny. Otherwise, he'll like attack you with it. So it wastes a little time, but it's again not the end runner. So I just kill the spiny.
It's not going to throw off your EXP.
Nope, I've got enough. Well, yeah, I should be fine. I'll be fine.
What we're talking about by EXP is that you probably have to manage the EXP well by the very last boss, 1,000 fights. Because I think you have to level up at the very end of the first fight.
Nope, I don't want to level up at all, other than the beginning of Chapter 8. If I level up at all during the Bowser fight or the Bowser scene, or the Junior Troopa fight for that matter, it really messes up the fights because now I'm not in peril anymore. I'm at 1 HP. Okay, so if you like this section of the game, we're going to come right back. And shoutouts to back, tracking. This game is actually pretty tame for an RPG as far as backtracking is concerned. This one's pretty heavy, but a lot of the chapters don't have too much of it.
Got $100 from Jay Claiborne. $100 for that Old Man River.
Thank you.
Okay, so we talked about that, and we think it might be better to do it 2 days from now, at noon, right after Rayman Origins.
Okay.
And make it 5,000, because 10,000 is a little high.
I'm not sure about
I think you could get 10,000. I think you could get 10,000.
Let's keep it 10,000.
10,000?
Let's do it.
Alright. 10,000 it is.
Dude, this is so hype.
Speedrunners, you can prove Kira wrong, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a ton of donations right now. Let's beat it during this Paper Mario run. $10,000.
But we'll still wait 2 days to do it. We got a $5 donation from Emma Raymond. Wisconsin Pride, rooting for you, Pie. I want to start a bid to name the horse in Twilight Princess My Butt. That being said, I also have a $100 donation from Joachim Afridsson. The glue stick name cracked me up. Let's do this.
Oh, God. Rip in pieces, that horse.
$21.12 from Matthew Feshny. Loving the stream. Thank you guys for devouring my weekend. Money towards the Old Man River duet.
I really hope Blue Stick doesn't win.
What's going on? What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Are you doing something behind my back? I like that. I'll try.
Got a $20 donation from Cameron Chemnitz. With all this singing and dancing going on, I can't tell if I'm watching a group of speedrunners or a Southern Baptist choir. Keep up the good work, guys. $15 from Michael Zazadinsky. Peaches, you're no Paul Robeson, but shoutouts to Old Man River all the same. More shoutouts to Trihex's hair.
Peaches. Can we get Peaches in on this donation as well?
I figured I'd just read it exactly how it was posted. We got a $20 donation from David Ray. Hey everyone, Bang-A-Gong here. Loving the marathon so far. Put this $20 towards not naming the dog in Secret of Evermore because he's a bad dog, always running off and getting us into trouble.
Yay, now she has the water again.
Yeah. My split for this is like emo flower because it's so sad until you give the water. Don't tell me how that crystal got placed all the way on the other side, but it managed to get over there.
Also, there's a jam and jelly behind that tree, if I remember correctly.
I'm actually good on FP, but yeah, if I forgot, that's a backup jam and jelly. If I forget to grab the one in Chapter 5.
Know that.
Yeah. There's a couple backup jam and jellies, but that one takes the least amount of time, I think, because you can actually carry over there. Okay. So I've got all the key items to get into the boss fight. Now I just got to go get my last partner and go talk to the sad son.
If your items don't work, you have no stuff. You have to free yourself.
Yep, it's just another trigger in the game.
We got a $100 donation from Fuzzy Ninja. Pie, this was going to go towards Old Man River, but seeing as that is met, I want you to choose where it goes. Make it a good one. I'm counting on you.
All right, let's put that one towards, from here on out, everything else should go to the duet then. I'm down with that. Okay, I'm gonna save.
Yeah, I was about to say, you should probably save because it's B.
Yeah, there's a B here that is, if I get bad luck and he's in a bad spot, he could first strike me, and we do not want that.
Is this like semi-serious time?
Okay, please be nice. Please be nice, B. Don't be a mean B. Don't be a mean B. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, just bait it over. All right, we're good. Okay.
These are really weird.
I'm just gonna. So I took. Yep, I'm gonna get to 9 HP, and then I'm gonna let the next fight actually think. I gotta think this out. Power shots 3.
$10 donation from Jace Moore. Here's to 100K before Paper Mario is done. $10 to Peach's Choice, barring Save the Animals.
How is Son of December Super Metroid doing?
Let's check it out.
Power jump is 4, shell shot is 7, power sight is 9.
Does this music play anywhere else in the game?
No.
Okay, we're good.
Wait, that's?
Nope, this is it. I'm just counting in my head.
Right now, it is actually a pretty epic race between 100% and low percent. 100% is at $2,223. Low percent at $1,857. So about a $350 difference. To 100?
Okay, so I'm going to use safe strats on this guy. Again, if I get capped here, I lose a life stream. We don't want to do that. So there's always backup strats. They take a little bit longer, but they ensure that I don't die. Dying is bad in most speedruns.
Got a $50 donation from Christopher Cardell. Hey, Pie, Spike, and everyone. Enjoying the Paper Mario run, and I'm looking forward to Puexel's Final Fantasy V run after. It's keeping me entertained while I'm stuck at work. Please split this $50 donation evenly between 100% Super Metroid and Killing the Animals.
Okay, actually it was supposed to out of sight here, so we're going to do YOLO strats. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Alright, okay.
Nice.
If I forgot to swap out, so we actually did the fast strats, so he died. So we're good. Everything is a-okay.
One.
Shoutouts to 69 XP.
We got a $20 donation from AJ O'Neill. Shoutouts for the fan in the back, keeping you cool. Just had to donate after hearing that wonderful rendition of Old Man River. Keep on spinning. $20 for the duet. That needs to happen.
I just realized. He looks like Mohawk.
He does. Alright, I'm gonna use this. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. I need to have 2 FP for this next fight. And I don't need to be at 1 HP. I'll level up. I think I'll level up after this fight.
After this fight?
Yeah. This is why you have live streams. Shout out to live streams. Okay, we gotta run away. Normally you're supposed to take lackluster. Okay, we gotta mash A here. We should be good. Okay, alright. Alright, we're keeping it real. We're keeping it interesting. What? I didn't take damage though, alright.
I suppose you were still invincible.
Yeah, yes, okay. That works.
We got $20 more from Jack Meisberg. So I killed the run for suggesting the dancing. I am so sorry. Thank you all regardless. You got it, man. We got $20 from Luigi Meister. Still a tad salty about that Mario Party pie. We need a rematch. $20 go to D Oak as the trainer name. Nobody forget about D Oak for trainer name and ESD for starter. It's important to have the trifecta. We got a $20 donation from Kyle Hunt. Loving the run, Pie. How much do we have to donate for you to admit Minnesota is better than Wisconsin?
Oh, there's no donation incentive for that.
Done. $10 from $10 from Nanoline. Paper Mario has been one of my favorite games growing up, and I always felt assured of its endurance and stability. And then, like usual for these marathons, my childhood dreams were shattered in a few moments of control stick shaking shenanigans. Regardless, putting $10 to save the animals because killing them wouldn't get rid of other M's sadly. It would just keep the travesty and rob us of the rather fun fusion.
Other M is already not canon. According to the Metroid community, so.
That's true.
Bad game.
$15 from Peter Tran. Hi, Pie. Me gots this here. Need more AoE 2. This donation is Pie's choice for Pokemon.
Okay, well, for Pokemon, then just do it for horror. But everything else, I guess they do. I don't know.
$25 from Truish. Just wanted to say thanks to all the runners this year for such an awesome marathon. Going fast has never looked so good. And never forget, Pie, if RNG is not on your side, there's always YOLO strats.
Alright, so it's important that you destroy this machine. I've done it before where I forgot to do the machine, went to where I was supposed to go, and then I had realized I hadn't done it and the clouds are still there, so I had to go all the way back and run. Obviously, that's a big time waster.
$10 from Brohoof. Brohoof to my fellow brony Trihex. I look forward to seeing you at the Stepmania 2014 tournament. Love, Skeleton Bill.
Oh, that's funny.
$25 from Christian LaRue. After watching the AGDQ videos, I had to donate this time around. I Ate Your Pie, you've melted my heart with your amazing Old Man River cover. Here's to your duet. A big shout out to everyone who is present and everyone who is watching. You guys are all amazing and you're making the world a much greater place. $5 from Luna Vixen. This is my first time donating. Doctors Without Borders is a great cause. This $5 can go to the runner's choice.
Okay, I have to talk to the tree first, and then I'm gonna spawn this little plant, and then I'm gonna go save.
Little plant.
Little plant.
Yeah, that's an exaggeration, understatement. Bless you.
Got $10 from Zintra Malines. Shout out to my little brother Krish for letting me know about this event. Thoroughly enjoyed this weekend and the good cause it's going for. P.S. Pie, I had a total choir nerd moment with Old Man River. It doesn't work for me as a soprano, though. $100 from Jordan Hofair. I was going to allow Pie to decide where this goes, but then he did the song and the duet option came up. Do the duet. And thanks for speedrunning this game.
Yeah, it looks like we'll need to do some practice.
What the heck?
$10 from Michaelia. Hello everyone, this is Michaelia. I'm having a fun time watching these runs. You guys are amazing. Shoutouts to the French chat for being so nice and friendly to me in chat. I'm putting this towards meta flexing after each boss. Also, I'm donating right now to hear Spike read this. I love your voice. Also, if Blue Glass is there, I wanted to tell him yesterday when he asked anyone if anyone ever played Echo Tides of Time, that I used to play Echo 1 and 2 all the time as a kid. So we've got 2. $15 from Wesley Stanton. Hey everyone, I love everything all you guys are doing for Doctors Without Borders. Please put this money towards the duet with Blue Glass. Also, could Spike Vegeta and Trihex please rub afros? Let's clarify.
You guys just come up in the front and rub it right here.
Money.
Right up in front, right in front of me.
Like right here? Right here, yeah.
Can you see it on stream?
Oh.
The thunderstorm!
Could they see it on stream?
I think so.
Pikachu!
Guys, I'll donate another $50 if you do that, but Let's do the fusion dance.
It's kind of cheap. I mean.
I'm gonna need maybe like $5,000.
Concentrate here or something?
I'm fine. It's fine.
Is everything with just like
Thousands of dollars. I don't know. Is it, chat?
You beat the judge.
Oh, charging.
So this is another fight. This is the first time I'm using the charge badge. I can tank some damage here and use boa out of sight to get into 1 HP. Again, this is another fight. If I get capped, I don't die, but I waste a lot of time because there's a little cutscene here. So I'm gonna supercharge one more time, and then I'm gonna let him attack me to get into 1 HP. I'm not gonna block because I blocked the first one. And we want to see 11. We do not want to see 12. There we go. Perfect. So we didn't get capped. So he's dead. Otherwise, what would have normally happened there is I would have had a bow out of sight to dodge the next attack, and then I would have had to Star Storm to kill it. Problem is, when he spawns the little clouds, they talk, and then they attack, and then he doesn't attack himself. It's like a 30-second time waster. So luckily, I didn't get capped there.
As happy as I am to see Chapter 6 done. We have a Peach section.
Oh yeah. Read some donations.
You got it. $15 from Super Luigi 52. I wanted to donate during Pokemon Leaf Green. Shoutouts to Worcester's Poverty Chat and put this money to D Oak as the trainer name. $13 from Mark Niemeyer. Pi Blue Glass needs to save the animals with the power of their voices combining, as taught to us by Captain Planet. $50 from Kristen Cox. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I am stuck on the couch with a busted knee. Dang, I'm sorry. Please put this towards that Old Man River duet. $22 from Chiro Gambone. Hashtag free evil snurdeeps. Put this towards trainer name D Oak. $25 from David Icock. I hope this is the first $25 to go towards the 10K goal for Pi singing. I'm at $100 total and I'm starting to break my bank account. Oh no. $20 from Vincent Gambone. Is that? Wow. I think they're related, I'm gonna guess. So many good prizes available right now, I had to donate. Put my money towards that Blue Glass River. He just keeps rolling along.
So funny story about this Peach section. So you get the umbrella and you use it to transform and maneuver around. As maybe a week ago, I was doing a run. I was ahead of my PB by a minute, and I thought it was a really good idea to eat tacos during this section. And I was eating a taco percent, and I meant to hold B to skip text. Instead, I hit B, and I transformed to Peach in front of that guy and got caught and lost the run. So let my sad story be a lesson to you all. Do not eat tacos during speedrunning. Not a good combination.
This is why boring parts suck, because you're tempted to just try out things like eats or swag and stuff like that. And you kill runs like that.
Oh, I need some water. Luckily, this is a really straightforward scene.
$10 from Michael Zazadinsky. Sorry I called you Peaches Pie. P-related mistake.
Understandable.
Send my money to the duet.
Nice.
Where are we at the duet already?
Well?
I'm wondering if 10K is enough.
Do we have that in the tracker yet? The duet?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not seeing it there?
Oh, it's under Rayman Origins. We're at 497.84 out of 10,000 already.
It's not bad.
That's in like 10 minutes.
In like, yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
That's insane.
Speaking of new donation incentives, is Spike and Trihax's Afrofusion going to be a thing?
I don't think Trihex is down for that.
Oh, I'm down. Just that it was too cheap.
Yeah.
Not worth my while.
$50 for a fusion
I
dance?
thought you were saying that. Okay, never mind. So what do you want to make it?
What do you feel, Vegeta? What, 500, 5,000?
I think 1,000 would be pretty good.
Alright.
Okay, we'll do it for 1,000. I feel pretty cheap right now. We'll do it for 1,000.
Do it for the charity.
For the charity. For 1,000.
Just keeping true to character, Vegeta hates doing
It would be spike hacks then.
I like to call it white hex. Just throw that out there.
Just curious, what are we at for time?
2:36:40.
Okay.
So what about the cutoff for the fusion dance? The end of this run?
$1,000 by the end of this run for
It's like, you have like, what, 20, 30 minutes?
About an hour.
An hour? Okay.
No, I trust in y'all. $1,000 for Fusion Dance. $10 from Julian Abarquez. Absolutely.
That much left in the run, though.
Absolutely loving this run of Paper Mario, as this was one of my favorite N64 games when I was a kid. Keep up the good work, guys. Looking forward to all the other runs later on. Put my money towards Spike Vegeta's hair versus Trihex's hair. Or just let Spike Vegeta decide where it goes, because I think we all know his hair will win anyway.
Wow, shots fired.
Probably should have read that.
I don't know, they both felt really good.
I know, right? Isn't it a hard choice?
Alright,
It's apples and oranges.
So the badge that I just got is quick change, and what you're supposed to do is, Merlin is standing outside the house at some point. He says something about how, like, you had a dream about how you're supposed to walk around a tree 3 times or something. And you go do that and try to output and look like an idiot. And one of the villagers is like, you look weird. I heard if you spin jump 3 times in this house, then you get a badge or something. And then you can do it and you get the badge, but you honestly don't have to do any of that. You can just get the badge whenever without having to do any of that stuff. And it's one of the best badges in the game, I think.
Yep, it's going to make the Bowser fight a lot more manageable because I can, depending on what Bowser gives me, I can adapt on the fly with my partners.
I'm assuming you can't get it until you've completed Chapter 6?
You can get it actually before that.
You can get it anytime, I think, once you have
The butt stomp, yep.
I think the only reason he got it now is because there's no reason to get it before, and you have to go to that house anyways to trigger Chapter 7.
Okay, so we're getting the last boots here, and I want to be at 9 HP leaving. This sewer is actually really frustrating. It's got some difficult enemies, but I'm gonna get a life stream right now. Bait him over. Okay, perfect. All right, we need that since I lost my last one. Being awesome.
That room is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah.
I've seen Pythons a lot of runs in that room.
Yeah. And I need to be at 9 HP, otherwise it messes everything up. So I have one more set of enemies to dodge, and then we should be good to go. Okay, we're at 10. There we go.
Got $50 from Guitar Deity. Hey guys, great run so far. Peaches beating the crap out of Doom 64, Graviton's new world record, and now Pie's Paper Mario. Let the insomnia begin. Also off with the hat.
Is that close at all, or? Nice. Shout out to my viewers for donating for the hat. True power.
Yeah, so still rolling through a lot of donations.
Fun. There's gonna be a lot of fun starting here. Like,
Yeah.
You're gonna be actually a lot of glitches after the Snorefest in Chapter 6.
Yep. Chapter 6 is the Snorefest. Chapter 7, my personal opinion, has the best glitch in the game, and you'll see why in a few minutes. So right away, I'm going to upgrade Sushi here. It allows me to use the it's like a water block, and it allows me to have extra defense. It's going to help in the Bowser fight to put me at 1 HP, and to also be in danger if I get bad luck. But right away, normally, so the whole plot of this, I'm going to save. The whole plot of this chapter is essentially there's a mystery going on, and you have to like solve the mystery.
Well, that's the beginning of the chapter.
Yep. And to get past out of the area. Well, normally you have to do a ton of stuff. I just clip into the house right away. No need to do any cutscenes and get the key. And I just go past.
You're supposed to break the ice and then dive down with Sushi to get the key to get inside.
And
before doing that, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no. And you can't break the ice until you run into a cutscene and find out the mayor is dead. So it saves a good 2 minutes. And this is the chapter where I could potentially soft lock the game, but I'm going to go for it because this is a marathon. I want to show off all the tricks. I'm going to do a safety save before. I'm going to fight Junior Troopa first and then go for the trick. So this allows me to skip pretty much all of the mystery, just clipping into the house. Back in the day before we used to do the blue house skip, we would actually clip into the blue house skip to get to that pipe right away with Lackluster after Chapter 6, but we don't need to do that anymore since it's already opened.
Got a $15 donation from Derek Piper. Friendly neighborhood Count Racula here. Shoutouts to Pi for making me stay up until 3:30 in the morning and then not bumping into that first Goomba for a change. Put my $15 to keeping Pi's sexy hair in view.
All right, so the mayor wasn't dead. It was all a ploy. He just fell. Don't fall.
$10 from I Like Being Smart. I wasn't planning on donating until the Super Mario block tomorrow, but between the Pilotwings 64 world record and Pi's awesome commentary, I couldn't help it. This goes to Harvest Moon because that game rules. Good luck to everyone on their runs.
Okay, so normally what I would do here is I would do the next glitch right away, but because of the route and safety saves, I'm going to kill Junior Troopa first and then come back and do the glitch. Again, this would not be done in RTA, you go straight here, but I just want to make sure I don't die, because dying is bad. Yep, again with the triggers it does it automatically for you. Alright, so again, normally you'll see a really cool glitch after I fight this guy. So because I'm at 9 HP, he's going to do 8 HP damage. I'm going to supercharge here. This is a really hard one. I'll most likely get capped on this fight, so I'll have to use backup strats, but there's a small chance that I'll get all the power balances that I need. I need to go from, I believe it's 9 to 3. I need to get to 3 though, that I remember.
Fusion high.
Oh, 1 away, I was 1 away. So I have to bow out of sight here to not take damage and stay at 1 HP.
Salvageable though, I'm guessing?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. He's pretty much dead, I just need to jump on him a couple times. And then I'm just gonna jump normal. Alright, so now we get to do, I'm gonna safety save, and now we're gonna do my favorite skip in the game. Yeah, you'll see, it's cool. This is, like I said, it's visually very obvious what I'm doing. This is
know what it is, don't spoil it.
Yeah, this is one of the actually earlier glitches. When I first started running this game, this glitch was already here. So this is the only dock that you can do this at, but if I go at a specific angle here, tapping down on the C stick, you'll see. I can get it first try. Oh, okay, I missed it. I have to tap a little faster. Okay, swimming on land. So it allows me to skip. Okay, so normally what you would do is you'd have to get a scarf and like I think like a bucket, and you would put the scarf and the bucket on these snowmen that you're gonna see me pass by, and that opens the door. And it takes a good amount of time. You have to go all the way to another village, then you have to go all the way back to this village. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use sushi, and the loading zone's still there. Dive under. And I'm here.
Not over yet.
Yep, we're still swimming. So now I'm coming out over here. I'm gonna skip this part, and I'm gonna purposely get into this next fight because it's allowed me to exit sushi and move a lot faster. And as soon as I leave the loading zone, I'll be back in the glitch. I won't get out of the glitch until I swap partners out. And then we go for the soft lock glitch. We'll see if I get it. I was debating on whether or not to go for it, but it's a really fun glitch. Okay.
This is another chapter.
Chapter 7's got some really good music.
This skips a mini boss, by the way.
Yep, there's a little fight that if I hit that switch, it spawns a fight, and I can skip that with this. Okay, now I'm gonna purple skin into a fight, and then I'm going to swap. This is where I swap to cancel the glitch to Lackluster for the next clip. All right, let's see if we can get this. Okay.
And this is the one that can freeze.
Yep,
soft lock?
this is the one that can soft lock the game. I have a setup that I felt really confident in, but the joke is like as soon as you find the setup that you're confident in, the moment you do it in a run, it happens. So I'm gonna use the same mechanics before, clip out of bounds. I'm gonna wait, count. Okay. Okay, perfect. We got it first try. Okay, so I'm gonna come at an angle. Oh, I might have messed that up. Yeah, I did. Okay. So I messed the easy part up. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay. I just have to... Did I do that again? I think I'm good. Okay, good. So I clip on the way to the top here, and I'm gonna come over...
Save!
You know, I should probably save. Good call, Blue Vest. And I'm gonna come out over here and fall out of bounds, and this is gonna put me in the right spot. I'm gonna tap up just a slight bit, and I'm out of bounds still. And this allows me to skip forming the staircase.
Also skip the cutscene where you talk to him.
Yep.
And that takes forever.
It's about a minute time saver. So again, I could have soft locked there, but we got it.
Which
So
part soft locks?
I get stuck in the wall. Like you could see, my body was slightly sticking out. If I get stuck in the wall, then I'm completely soft locked and have to reset. So that was nice to get. Well, I could have got it first try, but it's alright.
You didn't soft lock. That's what matters for now.
Yeah. Though it would have been kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so this chapter has some other cool sequence breaks.
What is it with ice section music in games always being so great?
Yeah, I really like this. I mean, this game's overall music is really solid, but the boss fight in this level is really good, and the whole just overall music and theme of this level is really good as well. So,
Pi, is it alright if I make 2 quick announcements?
yeah, go for it.
Well, took about 5 minutes. We will be fusion highing.
Oh my god!
Too easy.
Too easy, guys. 1K. You kidding me? However, I'd also like to thank you guys. $100,000. See, they doubt y'all. I have all the faith in all you guys. 11K in this run alone.
So this is the one time I use this attack. If I get 100% here, guaranteed flies the enemy away. We used to do some really funky strats that hope that they transform, and it had a lot more luck in it, but that works a lot better.
Got a $3 donation from Daniel Smith. Hashtag Afrofusion for the win. Love the work, guys. Keep it up. $10 from Matthew Gavin. Dear Spike and Try, please become internet legends and clear the floor for a great view and area for your fusion dance. If you don't, I'll dare to divide by 0.
Oh,
So
man.
you're gonna do this after this run, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
$200 from Jason Flynn. Do we call it Try Vegeta, Spike X, Trike Vegeta X?
Whatever the longest name it should be.
Put this money towards the fusion so we can find out. Otherwise, the duet because Old Man River was awesome. $10 from Chris Gilkey, Fusion Dance. $25 from James Updike, Fusion Ha. $50.20 from Nick Mazzarelli, Fusion Ha! Also, shoutouts to the 502 crew. $50 from Christopher Armstrong. Gotta see the Fusion Dance. Come on, guys. 1K, kidding me?
Awesome. Okay, so basically this section you have to guess which one is the right one. It's always the same one. It's the second one. But you'll see in the second time, I have to do it one more time, a little bit different. I'm actually able to skip it, and you'll see why.
That one leads to a fight, right?
No, both of them, where's my maple syrup? Okay, both of them actually don't, as long as you don't accidentally hit the wrong one, you don't have to fight.
It's kind of hard to hit the wrong one in the second one.
Yeah, the second one's a little bit bad, hard. But again, I've messed it up before, so I never. Yeah.
This is a sign of a good speedrunner for a game. If that person has messed up everything, that runner is experienced enough to like experienced everything in the game.
Yeah, exactly. So this fight, you can either kill them quickly or you can. I'm at 1 HP, so when you kill this guy, the Koopa gets scared and just runs away. So yeah.
I think the idea was that there were more supports, and then you can't, if you don't have anyone with support, then you run away.
Yeah, exactly. And if I had capped on Cloud Huff and Puff, I would have used Shooting Star to finish him off. Because I didn't, I can just use both of the Shooting Stars now and kill these guys really fast. Alright, so we leveled up. We need to be at 25. Perfect. Okay. And then Shooting Star Powerbomb again. Again, Bombette is really strong. It makes a lot of these fights that could take a long time really quick. You want to read some more donations, Spike?
$30 from Jake Schmidt. Hello, iateyourpie. This is Booty Cakes, and I am a friend of Deepak, one of your Smash friends.
Deepak.
Deepak. Yeah. Thank you for doing what you're doing and keep up the good work. Fox Valley represent. Good luck, have fun. Cake better than pie.
Oh.
Shots fired.
I feel like that could be a donation incentive. Personally, I think pie, but...
$20 from Brad Ramey. Shoutouts to my girlfriend Amanda. Even though we're hundreds of miles away, we both love speedruns and watching SGDQ together doesn't make us feel so far apart. Also, I always think of Wooly Wiley when I see Peaches. I wish I could magnetically move his beard to his head.
Alright, so this is called a Cooper skip. By the way, that staircase skip that I just did is Japanese only. This skip as well is Japanese only. So basically you have to hammer all of these guys again. You have to figure out which one is Cooper and not Hammer. Really tough puzzle. But I can skip this if I do this the right way. Let's see. I basically get 2 tries. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Perfect, first try. You get 2 tries to save time on doing it the other way. So that was really good.
I think that's like pixel perfect, if I recall.
I'm not sure if it's close, but it's not too bad. But it saves about 20 to 30 seconds.
$500 from Jean Brun. This is for whatever Spike wants. Loved his shitty DK returns run the other day. Heart. Shoutouts to shitty marathon runs.
Where are you putting that?
Oh, it was Fusion Hot.
Oh, it's Fusion. Okay.
And to snipe 100K.
Okay.
So that was the 100K snipe?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is the P up, D down badge. Essentially what this badge is going to allow me to do is I'm going to sacrifice 1 defense for 1 more in damage. And it works out perfectly because it's going to help me get into 1 HP for a lot of fights. And it's also going to give me more damage output for my power bounces later on in the run.
Got $10 from Sebastian Chiazon. From Epic Luna of Equestria, awesome and entertaining Paper Mario speedrun. Enjoying every second so far. So hyped for Puexel's FF5 run. Save the animals. Shoutouts to Fluttershy, Rarity, and Cadance of Equestria. $50 from Christopher Leonard. I was waiting for a good opportunity to spend the rest of my donation budget. Fusion Dance is a good opportunity. $50 from Daniel Skibinski. Sonaru here again. Harvest Moon is now a challenge, so I have to put towards that. $10 from Wesley Stanton. I have to donate again. That Afro rub was amazing.
It's true.
Shoutouts to all the people in Cherno's chat who wanted me to do it. This goes to the Fusion Dance. $10 from Justin Gilman. Howdy from Houston. I never played the original Paper Mario, but I spent my 9th grade summer getting 100% on the 1,000-Year Door. Let Pi decide where this goes, please.
That's the duet. Okay, so really difficult puzzle here. Okay. So we're on our way to the final boss. And this is basically the only boss that I will, in a normal run, save. I need to get into 1 HP right away in the fight. In order to do that, I need to block one of the ice attacks that he gives me. If I don't block it, it's an automatic reset for me, just in the fact that I need to get there. Otherwise, I can't win the fight. So hopefully we can get it this time. Okay, this has got some really good music, by the way. If I remember correctly, this is Cosmo's favorite music. Okay, so I'm going to supercharge a lot. And I'm going to take out one of these guys so they do 5 damage each. And if I block one, it's going to do 4 and 5, so it's going to put me right at 1 HP. Perfect, got it. And this is a little bit of luck, but we can stun this guy. There's not really any risk to it, but we can stun him and it saves time. So it's the more you have the bar filled up, the more likely it is to stun him. Again, it doesn't really waste too much time, but if you get it, it saves some. And then I'm going to use bow here to out of sight to protect me, and this is where a quick change comes in handy a lot because it allows me to dodge the damage. Alright, and then I'm going to supercharge one more time. There is a chance I could get 3 capped. It's never happened before. I shouldn't have said that, but as long as I get 4, we're fine. So, don't want to do that. Okay. All right, he's dead. If I would have got 4 cap there, I would have just used Watt to finish it, so I didn't have to do that. So, good fight.
That's a lot of experience.
Yeah. So. Right now I'm at 2. This is the exact spot that I want to be at. I'm not going to level up from here on out in the run. I'm going to get enough XP throughout all the fights to make sure that I don't level up before the final Bowser. And Chapter 8 is by far the hardest chapter in the game. There's a lot of things that could go wrong. A lot of cool glitches, but it's a very difficult chapter. And then you have the king of all RNG, Bowser, at the end to top it all off. So hopefully we get some good luck. Yeah, go ahead, Spike, if you got any donations.
Do it. $10 from James Tiegler. Put this towards the Bluegrass and Pi Old Man River duet. Also wanted to ask Pi if I'm ever going to get a refund for that Toes My Bros massage I never got. Also a shout out to Jim Hole for all the Paper Mario strats.
Jim Hole, dude.
$10 from Leaf Coleman. I have no idea who you are, just that someone linked your stream on Facebook. Paper Mario is my favorite game of all time, which I've played over 10 times during my life. So here's a donation. Also, it's pronounced Leif, not Leaf. Oh, my bad. Right at the beginning of the thing. All right. We got $15 from Zachary Falia. Zach here, incredibly impressed with all the money raised for a great cause. Was planning to donate during the Mario block,
I'm
but
gonna get on the couch right now.
But way too excited about breaking 100K. Everyone in the room needs to give themselves a pat on the back for that one. Put this 15 to killing the animals. $10 from Jarvitz. Since my last comment got skipped, I'll donate again. I have $5 for each tofu and bone saw from the last one, and I'm giving 5 more to each for this one. I hope everyone is having fun there.
Thanks, Jarvis.
Or I like it. I think tofu will see the same.
Alright, so thus starts Chapter 8 Gauntlet. If you like bad endings and terrible luck and me messing up, you're in for a treat because this might happen.
It is a really cool chapter to watch.
It's a cool chapter, but it's easily the hardest chapter because one of the reasons why it's so hard is the enemies are a lot more difficult to run away from. And so if you don't have enough life shrooms and you fail to run away, you either lose a life shroom or you die. So, alright, so I'm going to grab... Actually, I don't need to get that anymore.
Oh, hey, those huge staircases. I've never seen them before.
Mm-hmm. How did they get there? Alright.
That's awesome, too.
Okay, so I have to bait this guy down here, and then the other one won't spawn, and I can just go past him.
It's kind of weird that this isn't in the right spot, whereas everything else was already activated after you beat.
Yeah, it's kind of like the blue switch skip in Chapter 4. It's an independent skip glitch, but yeah, you'd think for sure if there was any.
And the snowmen are still missing.
Yep, the snowmen are still missing. So I'm gonna roll down for that guy, and I'm gonna come up for the second guy. All right, perfect.
Blue switch I think makes sense for Chapter 4 because like you don't never have to activate to beat Chapter 4.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, I'm gonna save right away. Actually, I'm not gonna. There's no way I can die.
Got a $100 donation from Steve Billingsley. You're all doing a wonderful thing, such a great cause, and a special shout out to Spudley Man in the front.
Okay.
$100 from Gavin McKay. I wish these events could be every day. The entertainment and generosity brought about by the events is always amazing. Keep up all the good work.
Alright, so we're on our way to the Star Road. We got all the Star Spirits, so it's going to open up the path to Bowser.
$20 from Sean Murin. Hyped for Golden's SMW run tomorrow. Putting this towards Old Man River Duet. Question for chat. Oh. No, never mind.
Nope. Got him.
We got $20 from Brian Richson. Put this towards the duet. I want to hear that beautiful harmony.
Nice.
$20 from Lachlan Mooncaster. Put this money to Pie's Choice. Also, Spike, can you do a full read-through of 50 Shades of Grey? Hashtag sexy boys. Hashtag correct. $100 from Clint Oliver. Finally, I've been waiting for a decent crazy bidding incentive to throw all my money down at once. As a fellow choir guy and a bass, I wish Pie and Blue Glass the absolute best of luck with the duet. No doubt that 10K will be met. No doubt. Thanks SGDQ for all the great gaming. Gotta be close to 100K. Doctors Without Borders will never be the same. Keep up the good work, everyone.
Oh yeah, there's a shop. In the old route, some of the runners used to purchase some shooting stars to make Bowser a little bit easier, but you just skip it. We have no time for buying things. We've got Bowser to defeat.
I think you can buy live streams there too, but they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive. There's enough of them in Chapter 8 too, so I'm gonna just, every live stream I can grab, I'm gonna snag. Because I don't want anything bad to happen. Yeah, just keep reading, Spike. This is really boring.
You got it. $150 from Peter Vervloet. Good morning from Belgium. Thanks to all of you for making an awesome weekend and messing up my day-night rhythm with all these amazing speedruns. Highlights so far were the Donkey Kong Country Returns, Echo, Luigi's Mansion, Catechumen, Rockman 4 Minus Infinity, Stranger's Wrath, and Paper Mario runs. So special thanks to their respective runners. Please split my donation between Saving the Animals and the Blue Glass Pie Duet. Also, congratulations on hitting 100K and the Fusion Dance.
What if we did this? What if we did the Fusion Dance and sang Old Man River?
Oh my god.
That would be pretty awesome.
I'm down.
No, you two are the ones doing the fusion dance.
No, they would be doing the Fusion Dance, and then in the background, to narrate this epic fusion dance, you and me would be singing. I think would be pretty.
If you're gonna do that, you can bump up the donation.
The entire point of the Old Man River songs that has to go have absolutely nothing to do with
what's going on.
Alright, so this is the hardest chapter.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna save every save block. So you'll see a pretty big sequence break. Whoa, pretty big sequence break coming up pretty soon. Okay, so I have to get a key from this guy. It's pretty hard to get hit from there. So I'm gonna do up, and away. This is my newest Star Spirit. This is kind of like out of sight or a fright jar, but the likelihood of it failing is really, really low. So we should be fine.
A lot of old routes for Paper Mario in general use Cloud's spook ability a lot. It's basically this, except like not as good a chance.
It's faster. Oxwas actually. Shouts to Oxwas actually. He's really before he retired from this game, he was really good, easily the best runner, and it's faster to use spooks out of sight or Bull's spook there, as Crewmaster was saying. It's just a lot, like he said, a lot riskier. All right, so I'm gonna drag these guys. Okay, perfect. All right, so this corridor can be kind of scary. Okay, good. That guy can be in a really bad spot. So basically throughout Chapter 8, there's going to be 3 doors, and I'm going to basically have to do 3 different tests to get past these doors. The first one is he drops me down, he's like, I got you trapped. There's no way you're going to escape. But thankfully they put a bomb, the cracked wall, and I'll be able to get out. Alright, so this is where one life stream is. I'm also going to get a Tasty Tonic, and the reason why I'm getting the Tasty Tonic is Bowser basically... Ooh, I have too many items, okay. Bowser can basically... He's 3 phases in his final form. He can do fire, which is what we want, which puts me exactly at 1 HP. He can do butt stomp, which puts me in danger. And then he can do what's called the claw, and it poisons you. The nice thing about the poison is that it puts you at 1 HP, and then you can get rid of the poison by using the Tasty Tonic. You have to waste a turn to use the Tasty Tonic, but it's better than getting the butt stomp and having to be in danger. So we get that for safe strats. In an optimal run, first of all, you would skip both the Life Shroom and the Tasty Tonic, but obviously for a marathon run, I'm not going to chance it.
You're supposed to go right, do a bunch of puzzles and mazes, but
Yep.
well, you'll see what's going to happen soon.
And this is another one of the old... I'm going to get rid of... I don't need this. This is another one of the skips that was... It's one of our older skips. This was around when I first started playing as well. So there was always that potential that this could be a really broken game. But then, like I said, a lot of these skips that I've been showing off in the run basically came about like within months of each other. Like a 3-week span where like 4 or 5 big glitches were found because we were just applying the physics of the game to different sections that we thought might work. So again, yeah, you're supposed to go to the right. I'm just going to do a quick clip here. Useless badge, but thankfully... Okay, I can... Ooh, a little more. There we go. Oh, they patched it.
They patched it. Dang.
Alright, there we go. So I can carry up, over, and I'm on invisible floor. And then I can just fall down here and go straight to where normally I'd have to go all the way around. It's like 5 minutes. Okay, then I have to go through this corridor again. Alright, perfect.
Just to know, I forgot if it was this skip or another skip later on, but there's a part in Bowser's Castle where you have to navigate a really long maze in the dark, and you're supposed to use what? The current segments are on an SDA, which is, by the way, very outdated, but that part is one of the most impressive parts, where he navigates the entire dark with just using Speedy Spin. But the skip is very useful because you get to skip that and not have to do that in an RTA run.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely terrible to do.
That would be a pain in the butt, yeah. So the segmented run is really old. In fact, the segmented run is slower than the any percent in all cards non-segmented run. So if anybody wants to do a segmented run of this game, it's up for the taking.
It is a very good run for this one.
Yeah, it was.
Very good.
It's just a little old.
Well, they found kits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was done right before they found the sushi glitch in China.
So this is another one with lackluster. So Sushi swims on land, Mario walks on water. So And then I'm going to clip back in here with Lackluster.
Skips a really annoying puzzle where we have to like drain the wire and raise the wire level. It takes forever.
Skips a lot of that time. And it looks cool. I like to do things because they look cool too.
Got $10 from Jacob Bonfanti. Third time donating this event. Get hype for Pi not failing Chapter 8. Put this $5 to the Sicko vs. Siggy Showdown 16 star, and the other 5 to the Pi plus Blue Glass Duet. Question to Pi, when will you ever do Super Mario Galaxy 2 again?
Okay, that's a good question. So I used to run SMG2. I've been putting a lot of work, obviously, in the Paper Mario because of the marathon. I kind of want to really start pushing this game to its limit, so SMG2 might have to wait because I also want to pick up SMRPG, but there's a good chance I'll start be running it soon again. But yeah, SMG2 is a really good game as well.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Yoshi Fan and Nemi.
Got $10 from Marcus Combs. Can't wait to see the fusion dance. Strike Hex Jita's gonna have the biggest fro ever. And Pie versus Cake? Please. Everyone knows the cake is a lie.
Oh, yeah.
Pie can choose what this goes towards. Congrats on 100K.
Thank you.
Oh hey, it's Metal Mario.
So I can't go back there. I'm stuck. So alright, this is so SM64 has its canon list. We have our own canon list in Paper Mario. So I'm gonna clip out of bounds.
Be cool, Sky Coffee.
Someone needs to post that or something. That's amazing. that needs to go on Twitter or something.
Oh, photo bomb.
New face incoming.
Yeah.
Tofu.
This is amazing.
One.
Okay, we're back.
All right, we're good. So give me a countdown.
2, 1, go.
All right, perfect. So So this is this section here has cost a lot of runs. Thankfully, one of our runners, Stabby, found a nice little setup for this. But we used to basically push this block up here and hope that this guy doesn't hit us. He just throws hammers, and you just gotta hope and pray. But now we just drag him. Come over here, push. And it's really hard for him to hit us still. So, yeah, that was close, but it looks like it's gonna hit me, but it's safe.
Also, Pi, if you could just tell me when's a good time for me to just give a few updates.
Oh, you got plenty of time, dude. There's a scene coming up.
Okay, well, just a couple of quick updates. We are probably within maybe 30 minutes of the end of the run. If you want to get in your donations for either the Franker Z N64 controller or the Paper Mario Perler set, which are both $10 minimums, you better get them in very, very soon. And right now, in terms of the hat being on leads by $250. So if you want to get that off before the run's over, what you want the final image to be, that's up to you guys.
Are these always the same?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So funny story. So it's 11211. I know that. That's all I know. I did a run one time where I won 1 and I forgot to hit 2 and I hit 1 again. So I panicked and I said, I don't know what's after this. You have to get 5 correct. If you get 3 wrong, bad things happen. So I asked the chat, terrible idea by the way, what do I do? Like, what's the thing? They were all giving me different answers. And I just guessed 3 because 3 was never an option for the first 5. Turns out I got it wrong. This was, again, during a good run. And it spawns the hardest boss in the game, 3 anti-guys. And I just instantly died and the run was over with. But yeah, it's always the same.
Wait, getting too many wrong spawns 3 anti-guys?
Yep.
Wow.
If you don't want an anti-guy, it's a black shy guy with 50 HP and does 10 damage.
Yep.
12 damage if it does a trick.
And the issue is, if it was one of them, I could probably come up with some strats, but it's 3 of them. So at 50 HP, it's actually harder than Bowser.
So what happens if you actually beat them?
You get XP, and then they just let you through.
He's just like, oh my god, I can't believe you beat them.
Yeah.
Basically.
But yeah, so don't do that.
If you really want to fight them, you can stun them with lots.
That's true, but there's still 3 of them.
Yeah, there's still 3 of them.
And at 10 HP, normally you're supposed to be here with 30, 35, maybe 40, so it's a little bit more reasonable. At 10 HP, you can't take it. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so we're through. So that's phase number 2, task number 2 to get through the doors.
Got a $10 donation from Isaac Buckley. Having a lot of fun watching this run and listening to your amazing commentary. You definitely earned a fan here, Pi. Keep up the good work, everyone.
Thank you, thank you.
I love how they do these changes right here.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty epic.
This chapter definitely has the fitting music for this.
Also, this donation's from forever ago. I'm sorry I missed you, buddy. $20 from Cyberbot X. Paper Mario is an amazing game. Good luck to iateyourpie. I doubt I'll ever be able to get through this as quickly. Sicko Racing Siglemic, yes please.
I'm assuming that's made it by now.
The race?
Good question.
It's been a while.
Okay, so this guy, I gotta. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I've got a lot of life shrooms. All right, we're fine. That works out. That works out. But normally I'd bait him over because he can throw hammers, and if you get stuck on the door, he'll hit you with the hammer. It's a lot worse than just running into him. Okay, so the puzzle's on the wall. You just follow the pattern.
It's always the same as well.
Yep, it's always the same.
Yeah, to note on the 16-star run status, we actually have just crossed over. We are doing a 16-star run. To make it a race with Sicko, we are at $1,784 out of 2,000. So we got, about 215 to get there.
Nice.
I trust you guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna hug the wall here. Alright, perfect. Okay, so this is it. We got Peach. We're getting out of here. It's all good.
I thought she's in a different castle.
Oh, she's here.
Okay.
So get ready for that timer. Oh.
This would be a world record pace, right?
Yeah. Oh! What the heck? That's not Peach.
Black Beach.
I was just kidding about that.
She really is in a different castle.
She is. Well,
She's in her castle and not Bowser's.
different. Oh yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna up and away here, and this could fail. Hopefully it doesn't, because we don't want XP. If it does fail, I get another chance at it. Of course. So I'm just going to do nothing with Cooper. Okay, and he's going to change to Cooper, and then we got one more shot at it. Even if I have to kill this guy, I probably would be faster just to kill him, but even if I have to kill him, the XP will still be fine.
Can I switch air with the carry, or is that?
Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Alright, so this is the fight why you have life shrooms. If you don't have a life shroom for this fight and you get capped, yeah, the run is over with. But I have plenty of life shrooms, so hopefully this goes over well. So this is the last fight with Junior Troopa. What's the time at, by the way? 3:20:27. Okay, perfect. If everything goes smoothly, there's about 12-14 minutes left in the run.
That was easy.
So yeah, last time you fight Junior Troopa. Again, this fight is really scary if you don't have a life shroom to back in. I've had it where I've had 3 life shrooms, and he gave me a really weird attack scheme. So normally it goes fine. So he continues to attack you at the same phase as long as you don't do damage against him. So I'm just going to keep supercharging, and I'm going to take a hit here to put me at 1 HP. And then I'm going to use out of sight again to protect myself from one more and get one more supercharge in. And then I want to get him down to 11 on the power bounce. If not, I'm going to have to use a life shroom. Alright, do me good. Here we go. Don't cap me. Got it. Perfect. That's really good. So now I don't, because there is a chance, even if, basically what would happen is I would take another shot to get back into 1 HP, because I need to be at 1 HP for this next 2 fights. Sometimes, for whatever reason, he heals, or does a lightning attack that will not put me in 1 HP. It's the only attack that does. And I've had a run where, upping like 5 minutes on my PB, and he just healed, lightning, then I had to heal again. Then he healed again, then lightninged again, so I had to re-heal to get back into a good spot. Then he did it one more time, and I finally, on my last life shroom without anything left, he did the normal attack to get me into 1 HP. Alright, so I'm going to grab the Power Rush badge. This is just in case he puts me in, danger. Power Rush gives me 2+ damage in danger, and then I'm also going to grab this life shroom.
That's how you get up there.
So you never have too many life shrooms. Okay.
When did you pick up the wolf?
That was in the store room. Okay, so Power Rush. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my FBI. I could have just ate the FBI first, but that's fine. Alright, so this Bowser fight is fine. It's the next one that we have to worry about. Yeah. Hopefully you won't see why.
Got a $10 donation from Joseph Villalia. I think a dance to the RNG gods is in order before the Bowser fight. Make it happen. Thanks to Pi for playing my favorite game as a kid.
Well, I'm not dancing. That never ends well. Alright, so we're gonna power bounce here. And we want to go 7 to 3. 7 to 5 is bad. It's not the end of the world, but it just makes this fight a lot longer. Alright, and we're actually safe here because he's always going to use Star Rod on this next turn. Okay, that'll work. So when he Star Rods, he's actually not invincible. It just increases his defense. So had I gone 7 to 4, 7 to 4 both times, I could have just jumped on him normally. But because I didn't, there's a chance I could get capped, so it's not worth going for. So I'm just gonna get rid of his defense, then blow out of sight, and then finish him off this next turn.
How much does it raise the defense by?
I think it's like 2 or 3.
I think anatomy is that it increases defense by 3.
Okay. Alright, and then I'm gonna power bounce.
This is why Bowser is not a Mario Party character, because he can't butt stomp.
Alright, he's dead. Alright, so one last Bowser fight. And notice I don't level up, so I'm going to go into this fight with 1 HP, which will help my damage output go up significantly high. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use this Jam and Jelly, put my FP at 25, and then Bowser has 2 phases. The damage that you do in the first phase carries over to the second phase of Bowser. And the reason why I want to be in 1 HP is twofold. One, because I can do damage, more damage compared to 4 HP. And secondly, if I'm at 4, like anything below, like anything not 1 HP, there is a random chance that he could heal. If I'm at 1 HP, he can't heal at all.
Oh.
So I've had it to where everything went my way with caps, and he had 1 HP left, and because I was in danger, he just healed, and there's nothing I could do about it. That's
He heals, what is it, 30 health?
30 HP, which is a lot of health. He's combined HP, he has 99 HP. And
The RNG behind Bowser is really, actually, there's a lot of stuff that can go on behind it.
Mm-hmm.
It takes way too long to explain it. I don't even know. I just read the wiki and I was like, this is too insane. I don't know how you guys do this fight.
Yeah, I'll explain. The first phase, it doesn't matter because I'm at 1 HP, so I'm going to just dodge all those attacks. Basically, the way it works out is you have a 66% chance, so 4 out of 6, that you get the flame, which is what I want. It puts me at 1 HP. There is a 33% chance that I either get one of the, basically the butt stomp, which is the worst option, or the claw. So I'm going to power bounce here. We want 6 to 2, but I could get capped at 3. Okay. Okay, 6 to 3 is really, I'll take that. So I'm going to out of sight. And he's at 99 HP, so right now I've done 18 damage so far.
Oh, that's neat. He has a little frustrated animation.
Perfect, that was really good. So 38 damage, so he's at 61 HP. So he does this turn. And then I'm going to use this, and it's not going to work.
Story stuff.
Yeah. And I'm going to call serious time because this next section of the fight is really, really hard. Like, super serious time, no talking.
It's not scripted at all.
No,
We'll let
it's...
you focus by.
Alright, if the chat could spam some dog faces, I don't know if that's okay, but I could use it this next fight. Seriously, no donation, Red Spike, I'm okay? So you think I get a back row?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do what you can do.
Alright. 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 I'm not gonna look, I'm just gonna mash.
Okay, it's looking okay.
Alright, alright.
You called killer for a reason.
Yep. I got this. Oh, it's pretty nerve-wracking. Alright, I think I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. So, this fight, why it's so hard is I have to press the A button, and It's really hard to press the A button. It's getting stronger. Some of the things, anytime I made a mistake in the run, it was to get my RNG manipulation for this fight. If I waste certain amounts of time, it makes Twink stronger in the fight, and it allows me to beat it. So thankfully, this is going over really well. So if you ever question why I, got first struck by an enemy or died, this is exactly why.
Every soft lock equals 1 extra point of damage.
Exactly. So the more I soft lock, the faster this fight is. All right. Okay, we did it. All right, we're good, everybody. All right, so in all seriousness, this fight is really stupid. I'm not going to call serious time because I want you to laugh, to cry, to smile with me as Bowser takes us on a great adventure. Literally, I have no control of this fight to some extent. If I get the butt stomp and I get capped on specific fights, I could die. We don't want caps. We want plenty of damage. He does patterns. Basically, Bowser is the only boss that really doesn't have a set pattern. He can use what's called a star beam. Basically, it gives him protection on turn either 3, 4, or 5. It's best if he gives it to me on turn 5. It's the worst if he gives it to me on turn 3. He doesn't attack to where if it hits me, it knocks my charges out. I don't need charges for this fight in particular, but it knocks out my partner for 3 turns. So it's very important that I block the wave, is what they call it, in case he does use it for me. There's a good chance that I'll be invincible for both my partner and me, but this is where those repel gels are going to come in handy. Alright, so this is where the upgrade, this is the only reason why I upgrade Sushi. If he gives me fire, I don't have to block anything. Alright, come on, Bowser, give me fire. Just one time, it doesn't matter if I failed that. One time, Bowser. One time, baby. Give me fire.
Fire.
Yes! Awesome! Alright. Perfect. That was really good. Again, it's 66% chance, but it doesn't seem like that when I do runs. Okay, 6 to 3 is really good. So I'm going to bow out of sight to protect myself this turn. So I think that was 18. I think he was at 61.
43 health.
43.
Charging isn't worth it anymore, I'm guessing?
What was that?
Charging isn't worth it?
No, it's not worth it. Because if you get capped, if you charge up all your attacks and you get like 3 hits on it, it doesn't do enough to kill it. Perfect. Awesome. So we didn't do Star Beam on that one as well. So now that Mario's invincible, I can do another power bounce. Perfect. That's 20.
Nice.
What's he at now?
23.
Okay. So this will put him at 19. Okay, this is typical Star Beam here. I think I should be good. Get ready for the timer. Okay, I want him to wave on this next turn so I don't have to worry about my partner getting killed. Please wave, Bowser. Please wave. No, wave. It's fine. It's not. It's okay. But there's a chance he could. So he's at 19 HP. Everyone, he said.
Yeah.
Okay. I should be fine. Because even if he kills me, I can use Starstorm the next turn. Okay. Shout outs Anatomy Z in that one. Alright, here we go. He's dead. Get ready. Get ready. Hold on. Get ready.
That was a really good fight.
Yeah, that was really good luck. And time.
3:33:03.
Okay.
Oh,
So
all the mistakes I made was to get that extra 3.
yeah, I needed to get that. So,
half a minute slow.
yeah. Well, the world record, so I don't want to confuse anybody. The world record, I think, is 3:32, but in our normal RTA timing, we actually don't stop the timer till after the credits. In racing or a marathon run, you hit the timer at the star rod. But then there's about 15, this is just the tradition that the Japanese runners have set, where you don't stop it until the end, at the end of the credits. But we all like it because it's kind of like really satisfying to get a PB and then watch the ending credits of the game. And there's actually one more skip, probably the hardest skip in the game coming up. But I do want to show off real quick since we have a lot of time, right?
Yeah, we've got plenty.
Okay, perfect. In fact, on my PB, I messed the skip up. It's that difficult.
It's kind of like a meme in Pie stats basically say, don't mess up the Luigi skip.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Luigi skip.
It is the Luigi skip, the hardest of all skips. So you holding some B more, and then there's a nice little cutscene, and there's a cool parade at the end.
Want me to power through some donations?
Oh yeah, this is perfect for donations.
$110 from Samuel Roberts. Hi, shoutouts to Sharks. Here's $110 on Rydia in Final Fantasy IV being named Shark. $20 from Michael Vance. Hey Spike, I love watching you in your KH2 runs. I hope to see you run 1.5 Remix in a few months. Put the $20 to the Pie and Blue Glass duet. $100 from Casey Barton for your awesome runs and the Franker Z lulls. $100 from Joshua Zerl, Franker Zed, my chat experience, Kappa. $10 from Alexander Mania. This is my second time watching your marathon and first time donating. It's amazing what you guys do and what you do it for. Keep up the amazing work. $20 from Muck1000. Thanks for the awesome event, guys. Shoutouts to Trihex for hanging out with me at Anime Expo this year. Try hard. Speedrunners have an awesome community, and I'm excited to be a part of it. This goes towards the hypest duet this side of the Mississippi. Thanks again. $11 from Alejandro Falcone. Paper Mario is awesome, and you're awesome. Thanks for making this night a barrel of fun. This is a great cause. Happy to support. Got a $15 donation from Alex Vield. This run has been really great to watch, and I've never even played the game. Great stuff, Pie. Awesome commentary and gameplay. Also, 100K is absolutely incredible. Keep up the good work, everybody. You're all doing amazing work. $10 from Darren O'Connor. Loving the Paper Mario run, but a question for Pie. Why do so many runners play Japanese versions of their games? Money goes to SM64 Race.
To answer that, it really depends. Not every game, but a lot of the time the text is faster. There's less characters on the screen to scroll through.
Hey, it's Mario.
He's alive. And also, there are a few skips in this game that I can only do in the Japanese version, so it's optimally faster.
RPGs are often released in Japan before North America, so sometimes bugs get fixed when they're ported to English. We don't like that.
No, we don't.
We got $50 from Padrak Morse. Hey guys, Patty here, frequent watcher and first-time donator. Thanks for all the enjoyment and supporting a good cause. $20 from Jeffrey Frey. Started watching during Stranger's Wrath at the City Siege level. It has just been mind-blowing moments one after another after that. Thanks for the entertainment.
Oh, they're not dead.
Yeah, they're alive. If you were actually to come back, I didn't point it out, but when you go back, the Yoshis aren't there in the loading zone, but they survived, it looks like.
It looks like they could have just been dead there.
Maybe Mario is a magician. I don't know. This is a video game. All right, keep going.
Hold on.
I'll give you this.
$45 from Peter Tran. Megats this again. Need more for the duel. $10 from Nicholas Meek. Screw the animals. We need to get a 100% run in. Good luck with the run, Zost. $10 from Caleb Phillips. Been loving watching these marathons. Also, if no one else donated to Harvest Moon yet, there should be 1 cent left on it. Kappa. $10 from Kevin Fowler. I've loved watching speedrun videos for several years now, and I'm excited to finally catch an event live. Thank you all so much for what you do and the causes you support. I am excited to continue watching.
All right.
Who needs sleep anyway?
All right, here it is. Luigi skip. Hardest skip in the game. I'd call it serious time, but it's so fast, I don't know if it would even be worth it. Alright, here we go. So Luigi was actually not invited to the party, but Mario can't tell him that because he doesn't want to hurt his feelings. So when I hold down, Luigi doesn't come out. You just go to the party without him. And normally there's a little cutscene where Luigi talks to you. It's about a 7 to 10 second time waster. And then for SDA timing, this is where the run would end, technically. But again, racing is at Starrud, and then actual RTA attempts would be the end for Japanese timing. I know. He's just...
He doesn't do anything anyway.
That's... So you're the Luigi!
He sucks up ghosts. He's a Ghostbuster.
Dude.
It's amazing.
You would say that on all people.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's Paper Mario, everybody. Thanks.
Great run! Okay, it's Luigi.
Luigi does get
Head
it.
of the parade. How swag is that?
How did he get there? He was left behind.
No, he was just getting
Yeah,
ready.
he's
He was
just,
dressing up.
look at the costume.
Yeah.
That's tough work.
He's not leaving in, he's going out.
Yeah.
He just purposely went back into the house to do that run.
Hey, by the way, great commentary.
Alright guys, we'd like to give a big shout outs and thanks to iateyourpie for that awesome run of Paper Mario. I'd like to thank all of you for raising, in the course of that run, $13,000 alone. So yeah, campaign Paper Mario, next marathon.
Over 1,000.
100%, let's do it.
Over 1,000 of that within like
That's
the 5 minutes for the fusion. Oh yeah, you guys, you do.
Fusion, let me get
Fusion.
Oh, we're doing it now? I thought we were...
Yes, you were going to shoot that from the
Yeah. Okay, we would probably need to clear a little bit.
Yeah, let's clear out some of these chairs.
Alright, everyone, this is important.
Where are we gonna put them?
We'll put them back. Slide them all back. Slide them all back. Slide them forward there.
All you gotta do is
We had time for that.
I don't know. Last time I saw it was up here. Oh, you had it. Oh. And remember, what's fusing is your afros.
You don't want to be there.
I'm trying to get out.
Sorry, Noli. I guess I can't. You're part of the action now. Alright, let me get out of the way.
Like I should get leaked.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, this isn't really long enough to do a spec fusion dance, but I mean, I guess we can work it. It's supposed to do like 3 steps towards each other, so it's not going to be quite far enough. But we'll work it out.
Super serious.
So what's the starting sequence? Can they see us again? Can they see us? There and then?
Sort of. Yeah, they can see you.
She's holding back.
Oh, hold on.
Well, we gotta go and shoot
About the
it.
camera.
Yeah.
We can't be any different.
Alright, so, Vegeta. In the past, I fused with Lee, and Lee wasn't up to spec. And we became fat, and it was ugly.
Shots fired!
So, Janemba's wreaking havoc in hell right now, and the only hope is to do the forbidden art of the fusion dance. But I promise you, if we do it correctly, it's really, really easy. But I can show you, okay? So you're going to start by getting your legs like in this really awkward position, right? Okay. Notice my fingertips, they're pointing in right here. That's a very good thing. If of any of this, you're going to have the wrong fusion, right? You start there. Alright, and then you say that, right? So, foo, then you do your hands. As you're coming over like that, again, it's going to be very, very, very strict, very parallel. Okay? You got that?
Yeah, I got it.
Shot! Right, okay, like tap your leg completely. And then, ah! You got it? You got it? So,
Let's do the stupid dance.
Alright, so we'll fuse together, become Spike, Trahid X, whatever you want to call us. We're gonna save the world, right?
And remember, the whole point was to run
Yeah,
the
let's do
assholes
it.
together some more, so don't forget that part.
Got it? Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Done!
Man, I hope my mom stopped watching. I think she'd be done now.
Thank you, everyone.
That was like one of the best shirtless moments I think I've ever
That was fantastic. That was worth way more than $1,000.
I tried.
$1,000? Come on.
Yeah, you said 5,000!
I said 5,000.
5,000.
Now we're like crazy. 5 minutes left.
Yeah, yeah, I was down for 5K.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I'll let everybody else say this.
Yeah, we've done our work. 1K in 5 minutes. Maybe we need some more cheering work done.
You just use it like to do that. How do you feel?
Pretty based right now. I'm waiting for like the gifts and everything.
Someone made a picture with like my face with this face, pasted on everyone else's face. So everyone looks like Cyrus. Everyone did that.
Good shit.
Okay. Just, it's fine.
This is not.
I mean, you don't plug this N64. I don't want to go back there though. Is there any way I want to mess anything up? Just keep mine here if you need N64.
Okay. Gift already.
Already?
Okay. Okay. I just don't want to. I don't want to mess anything up.
You want to shake your...
Yeah.
We did it.
That's really good. That looked really good.
Guys, we need to clear out of the hallway, or at least like spread out or something.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for this.
Glad you guys enjoyed it.
That's way too good.
Glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad I didn't screw up too much. So
Here we go.
that was really fun.
Yeah, very good, man.
Thanks, man. Alright, so what is this thing you guys want?
So for those of you